And we're live. And we're doing the after party. And man, that was a pretty good live stream. Heartsite is here. She was Eileen was the first one to comment. The second one to comment outside of Eileen's 10 entries on the wheel, Peppers gets 5. There we go. Now we have 10 and 5. But now I got the new studio set up. I have big shelves. I love walking in here, by the way. And my studio is now taller than I am when I walk in. What's up, Kimberly Ferris, Kentucky Living? I am going to post because, it's late night, baby. We're going to just copy to clipboard and we're going to post the StreamYard link right here. Bam. And if any bots want to try to join, we'll deal with that. But y'all watch my stream for those. Man, these bots are getting bad here lately. They just pop in and they post like whatever links or whatever. So we have X. What's up? Hey, let me change this view.
Cool.
Bam.
There.
That's now we're not.
I was a little tight there.
Yeah, we're not hugging each other anymore. I mean, we're cool like that and everything.
Yeah, we're cool like that.
But we're yeah. Left, right, left. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So how close are you on your hours there?
Well, okay. So when I was posting regular videos, I got up to about 1,250 hours, and I was like stagnated, because they drop off. It's a 12-month period.
Yeah.
And then I started doing live streams, and I'm right around 2,000, and that was just in the last 200 subs. So I'm confident I'm going to have.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's like growing like perfectly with each other, like subscribers to watch hours. Like I'm a third there now, so it's.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I had 150 views on one of these after parties I did, and I got so many watch hours. I was like, wow. I mean, it was just like climbing like crazy.
Yeah.
So,
that's good. But how you liking your new mic? It sounds pretty good.
Oh, I love it. I love it. It's so convenient because unless I forget to mute when I go to the bathroom, because otherwise I had to take my lapel mic off, lay it down. And then 9 times out of 10, I would go and come back, and I'd be sitting here just talking away, and it's all like because it's over here. And now it's always on.
See, I can tell it's a good lapel mic, and because you don't hear any of the noise, you don't hear the or anybody moving around. You always
right. Yeah, and I try to hook it and I leave the muff off of the top, the wind thing, because that thing will drag on your clothes.
Yeah, that's what makes a lot of noise. No, it's good to have a good mic. Yeah, the only problem with buying good mics and only going on StreamYards and stuff is you don't get your sound quality through StreamYards or any of these. They dumb it down so bad.
Nothing.
My audio is not correct.
Yeah, nothing. Nothing I do on StreamYard. Like I can set the dB level on the mic and everything. StreamYard puts it straight across. It doesn't.
I run mine through a board, but if I have to do 2 different shows, so if I'm doing a music show, I got to stream it right through OBS, and that way you can use all the OBS filters and all that stuff and everything.
Right.
Good. But even through OBS in like StreamYards or Restream, it won't let you use OBS sound.
Right.
And Restream's ridiculous. It'll let you use it for $1,000 a year.
Well,
But that's what if I do a panel show, I'll do it through Restream, the web browser, and if I do a music shows, we do it right through OBS.
Well,
can't bring anybody up, but
what I found out though was that I have an H1N recorder.
Yeah,
and the sound quality is amazing on that thing if everything is right. So it is so touchy though. The gain on it, like it can in the background, and you have to reduce the noise, and all that. And with this, I can record straight to Audacity through the laptop, and it can be sitting way across the room, and I can just start that and start my VR 180 video, and everything goes right to my computer now.
Nice.
And I don't have to like hook the recorder up, wait for it to, offload, and it's pure wave, and it is so crystal clear. I mean, I'm incredibly happy with what I have. Hey, Kathy Bates,
I really like the plugins in the for OBS and the sound. Like you can literally take a $50 microphone and make it sound professional through their plugins, right?
Oh yeah.
But unless you're using it as as your absolute stream, you don't get to use it.
Yeah, and my thing with this is I had to manipulate my sound so much before, and now I don't have to go through all those extra steps. It's just like it's pure. So if I do on Adobe Premiere Pro, I do the mastering and put on there and say subtle clarity or whatever, and low tone enhancement, and boom, I'm done.
Yeah.
Mine
is just straight through Windows. I need to get a physical mixer. That way you can actually hear the actual chatty-o.
You know what? I have a Behringer Studio mixer that is just collecting dust.
Nice.
Give me your address. Give me your address.
All right. I'll email you for sure.
I'm using a little Gemini board, and I wish it doesn't have a built-in compressor, which I really wish I upgraded it and got built-in compressors into that. But
what's that called? Cloud?
Think about it.
The cloud whatever component. Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing is, like, I had a vlog or whatever before called Redneckologist, and me and my dad and I would sit there, and we weren't on the screen, but we would just had these studio mics, and I bought like the Behringer mixer, the 2 big studio mics, the whole kit and caboodle, and it was all about the audio, and the audio quality was incredible, but I was just doing like iMovie, like transitions from pictures and stuff. It was all about the audio, and I don't use any of that anymore. And I still have like the studio mics, the headphones, the freaking Behringer mixer, everything. I mean, we'll work it out. If you can pay for shipping, I will send it all to you.
It's kind of funny. When I got into this YouTube and all the digital music and playing and stuff, I thought I had this crap down when I started my YouTube page and stuff like that. I was like, because I came from the old school where, you play on stage and we have sound equipment. Like I've got amazing stage microphones, but, I can't, they're crap on digital, right?
Yeah.
And, I thought I had it down because I was like, man, all my gear's good. Like back in the day when we were, kicking the bar scene and stuff like that. If your equipment didn't dim the lights when you turned it on, it was a piece of garbage.
Yep.
Every piece of equipment had to weigh like 100 pounds. It was, and you got made fun of if you had anything new or digital. So it was like, I got pulled out my big amp and I had everything go, I was just like, this ain't working for me.
Yeah.
Got to get into this new stuff, the digital boards. So it's been a while. So it's a journey. You buy a little piece here, a little piece there. You buy, a sound card, a digital board, and microphone.
But I watched so many videos. I was going to get a Blue Yeti. I was going to get like a Rode like boom mic, but I do VR 180. I can't have a boom mic hanging up here because people can scroll the screen up and see the boom mic hanging down, So you can scroll all over the place on my normal videos. So I had to try to get the best sound I could out of, something concealed. And that's what I've been doing. Cindy, what you laughing at?
Because I'm getting in trouble.
What's that?
People are talking shit about me. So.
Oh, okay. Well, you know how to handle that. We don't have to step in.
Well, it's shit, but it's funny shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I could say it's not me this time. Shut up, Cindy.
My Fireball competitor
competitor
is watching. trying to scope out whether or not he's gonna whoop my ass or not.
No, not in Fireball.
And well, he seems to think that he can drink more Fireball than I can.
Oh, well.
And he also said to say to Kathy, he loves you.
Tell him to come up here and say it.
Tell him to come up here and drink it.
Well,
Yeah.
Jay,
Right?
Come on. Get up
Well,
here.
they're lurking. They're lurking.
Cindy
Tell
can
him
drink
to come
Groovy
up
under the
here.
table with Fireball. You don't want to touch that.
see, my
Him and-
problem with like
Him
the
and Nikki
Yamaha
both.
AG06 and all that for YouTube, man, they throttle you so much. The best thing I ever did was like got the Audacity, or not Audacity, the Adobe Premiere Pro. Man, you can do so much with your audio. You don't need, you know.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Yep. Jody, I emailed you.
Oh, that was why my phone vibrated.
Yeah, it was. We'll make a deal.
Johnny,
Okay.
What are you gonna do with that little stocking of mine?
I'm keeping it for next year. I'm gonna put it back up again.
Oh,
Of course.
yeah.
I always have to have the Kathy
Yeah.
Bates.
Actually, it was
Now
the
and
vi-
forever.
the vibrate on my phone was somebody else. But hey,
Oh
we're working
shit! I'm not important.
Don't stop.
What's up,
Chat-
Star?
So Chatio couldn't even make him vibrate.
No,
No,
I couldn't.
Ooh.
Independent Joe, what's going on, man?
What's
I saw
up,
your
buddy?
stream earlier.
What's up, brother?
Joe.
Appreciate you stopping by. I just had to stop by and say Merry Christmas to everybody.
Hell yeah!
Hey, man.
There
It
you
looks
go.
like he's going to fix us a drink there.
Down it. Man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Some
right. Looks
Widow
like
Do that.
Jane, the Vaults.
Do that drink.
It's a
bitch.
bottle pop
Do
for your
that
channel.
Yes.
Hey, Independent Joe, when you're ready to buy some whiskey, let me know, and I'll tell you.
I'll give you a call, Jody.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was a sizzle. Oh,
That was some heat.
I'm about to put this gingerbread whiskey to bed. One dead soldier there.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Oh, fabulous!
I'm wonderful, man.
You guys,
Good
Christmas was good.
As good as I was hoping. It was much needed.
Nice,
mm,
nice.
really.
You know, a
My
lot of
son-
people complain about having family around and stuff, but sometimes it's therapy having your loved ones next to you. You know?
Well,
They're great to have as long as they leave by 8.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Right?
love them.
So far, it was just mom and I. But come Tuesday night, it's going to be sister, brother-in-law, and nieces, and mom, and we're gonna have a good time. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to seeing my nieces first time in a year and a half. So
Nice.
Well, I mean,
Wednesday's
my
gonna be a
parents.
fun day.
Yeah, my parents are in Arkansas. They did not travel.
Yeah.
Now they'll be here in April. My dad's birthday's in April. Mine's May 4th. So we kind of split the middle somewhere in there, and we do like this joint birthday thing. And like my
That's
dad
cool.
and I have gone to Amarillo to eat the big steak, at the big Texas steakhouse or whatever,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we didn't try that, but we ordered the half of it or whatever and paid our $50 and ate. But now they'll be here next year. But we're so virtual now. I
Yeah.
just call everybody and we're right there together. And it's almost as good. But no, we had a small Christmas, and I'm trying to get on the phone with my son over the next couple of days. But for me, I'm off Monday, Friday, and the next Monday. So even my work week next week's only 3 days. So,
There you
I'm
go.
kind of almost looking at 2 weeks off here.
Yeah. It's like when you're a kid, you like hate having family gatherings, but then all of a sudden when you get older, you're like, well, it's nice to have family around.
It's
Yep.
the realization of mortality, I think.
Yeah.
Alex is
I don't
Comes over
see it that
here.
way.
unless Unless
You
you're
got a
at,
troll. You got a troll.
they got to leave by
Troll.
8.
I mean, I have
Yeah.
moderators. There's a lot of
Okay.
people I made moderators. I'll let them handle that shit. I don't even give a shit. I mean, my
Do
thing
you-
is, I don't.
Someone else got it before me.
Do you-
Thank you so much.
I was gonna say, do you want me to take care of it?
I don't,
else
I
got
don't
it,
care.
baby.
I mean, if people want to blah blah, I don't even give a fuck. But TVMA, it's
No.
like whatever. I mean, but trolls feed on reaction,
Yeah.
and if you have a troll, don't
Yeah.
fucking feed the troll.
Well,
Just
right.
we
ignore the
were
fuck.
over on Groovies, and Groovy knows very well how to handle trolls, so we're having some fun.
Yeah,
Here will be more.
I like to play the chat game of Smash the Troll.
I
Whack-a-troll.
call it whack-a-troll.
Whack the
It's
troll.
whack-a-troll.
Whack-a-troll.
Yes, whack
I mean, and my thing is,
But I'm
don't.
not a moderator. I'm not a mod in this channel, so
Oh darn! Hey, Kathy Bates, I'm gonna have to make you a
no,
mod.
you don't have. No, I'm not saying that. So you
No,
have
but
to
I
do
mean,
it.
I think
here's
Kathy
the deal,
Bates-
though. I trust Kathy's opinion. I trust Kathy's judgment, and people who
AJ.
and if you're not a mod, it doesn't mean I don't trust your judgment. It means I haven't seen you enough. But I make people moderators who I trust their judgment on. And the thing is, no one knows, and I don't care who you would like to see president. And I don't. I could care. I could give two shits, and
Yeah.
that's not our day-to-day lives do not hinge around who is president of the United States or who is prime minister of freaking Canada and what the fuck ever. Every one of them will fucking lie to you all
Right,
day
and I
through their
think we
teeth.
just need to remember it's all fixed anyway.
That's right.
It's
and you gotta look at local, county, city, wherever you're at. That's who you have to look at and go. You're a POS, or you're kind of a POS, but whatever. I mean, that's
You only,
it's more of the
most people
local
only
end.
ever see and know
That's
these people
the
from
best way
TV.
to look at it.
And
That's how I
TV is
look
just
at it.
entertainment.
Yeah.
Anybody who
Only
goes into
entertainment.
politics will eat their own young.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, our
Yeah.
freaking mayor here in my city, horrible. He was a horrible senator, but he's trying to do good here in the city. He's born and raised in this city, and that helped him kind of get in. But at the same time, it's like you're not doing enough. But
Yep. I mean, if things get
I
like
mean-
stupid bad, I'll speak up, because we're about to implode or whatever. But other than that,
Mama and I went back and forth like ping pong balls for a few minutes last night, and we're like, "What are we doing? It's Christmas. Let's just leave it. Let's let the ball just drop off the table and just leave it."
yeah, no, but I
Spend time
mean,
together.
at some point,
Exactly. That's the thing. That's what we realize is we're being stupid. We don't agree on that level. Let's just enjoy ourselves, watch some movies. Mama got wine drunk last night. It was great.
That's awesome, man. It's always
69
cool.
years old, and she was slurring her words. I was just sitting there on the couch next to her, just like, yes.
Yeah, thanks, Mom. Come on.
And then it's like, all right, Mom, we have to go to bed. She's like, why? I'm like, it's 3:00 in the morning. And she stood up. She's like, hold on. And I'm like, hold on to the couch.
Yeah,
Get to the stairwell. Get upstairs. It was so good.
I could just see Chetty go, you finally know me. Okay.
I mean, no, it's I knew Mom was gonna let loose last night, and I paced myself because she was wine. She's a wine drinker. I'm a beer drinker, so I paced myself to make sure she could get up to bed because she had 2 flights of stairs to get up to
Mhm.
from the family room. It's like she's not as young as she used to be. You stay coherent and you help her. And I literally was helping her up the stairs. I'm like, "You good, Mom?" She's like, "Stop touching me." I'm like,
Yep.
"Have fun."
All right.
funny, there's
And
a
then you went downstairs and slammed a few beer, and then
I went downstairs and finished my beer, and I was watching, I think, like 30 for 30 on ESPN. I was like, "All right, now it's time for me to go to bed."
you know
I like
what? I
watching these
trust
old
Joe.
people.
I'm going to put him in charge.
Yeah.
I like
I
watching
have
these.
to. I have to mute. I have to make sure I mute before I do this.
Yeah, I like watching this channel. It's called like Getting Old People High for the First Time. I don't know if you've ever seen that. Where
The
these guys,
issue with my mom is she's a child of the 60s and 70s, so I
There's
know
nothing
she's
new
been
you can
high
show
before.
her.
It's not the first time.
What are you all drinking? What are you guys drinking tonight? I already showed what I'm drinking. What are you guys drinking?
Oh God, here you go. Bush
Bush
apple.
beer, apple. Oh my god!
I found a lonely 6-pack at the liquor store the other day. I said, you know what?
Well, if that's the only one, you got to get it. Spiced.
Spice box. It's called gingerbread spiced whiskey.
Nice.
Yeah.
Rum chata.
Spice box.
Rum chata.
And Fireball.
Come shot.
Yep, cum shots.
But do you have the collector's edition?
Oh, look at that.
No.
This is my chug bottle right here.
You just made Cindy.
Cheers, everybody.
Wait a minute. Yes, sir.
And where are you from? And where did you get that?
Wait a minute. Where did you get the Fireball collector's bottle?
At Total.
Okay.
Like currently?
It's called Total Wine.
Yeah.
I know, but is it there currently?
I think so.
Because I just finished the Fireball Advent calendar, so you know I have a Fireball ornament,
nice,
and a Fireball koozie, and a Fireball bottle opener, and of course the Fireball shot glass.
Oh, nice.
So,
that's a good Advent calendar.
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, I'm going to be doing a Fireball competition, trying to outdrink some fool.
Oh, you know,
I'm behind you.
My wife's gonna hate me for telling this story, but so you know, I'm trying. You know, I have a whiskey channel, and I review whiskeys, and she was on screen and she wanted to try Fireball, and she's like, "Oh my God, that's one of the best whiskeys you have." I'm like, "No, don't say that. I'm trying to have some kind of
reputation.
I want to be able to say I can review whiskeys without my wife saying that her favorite is Fireball." But you know,
I'll tell you what, I was impressed.
Yeah, Fireball is not bad.
Well, have you tried the Jack Daniel's Fire?
No, I haven't. No, is that one good? I've seen it.
It's actually really good. I just finished a good sized bottle not too long ago, and it's good. It doesn't have the same kind of kick that Fireball does.
Yeah,
it's good. I like it too.
I think Fireball is what,
It
66
was like
proof. So
Inferno.
it's 33% alcohol.
I don't care. It's just cheap. It tastes okay, and
yeah,
goes good in mixed drinks. But I want that bottle now. I'm going to be hitting up. I got to get more Fireball anyway, but I'm going to be hitting up to try to get that bottle because that's
I'm gonna
cool.
get some Jim Beam honey too, though.
well, I'm gonna have to.
I actually have some Jim Beam honey, I think.
Well, email me at independentjoe1@gmail.com, and I'll see if I can get you one. I'll send you one.
I probably will find it here. I'm in East Tennessee,
Oh, okay.
so of course I'm gonna find all kinds of good stuff.
That's right. That's one of my states I go to is Tennessee when I'm ready to buy some real bourbon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Joe, do you find any of that Coy Hill?
Nope, I have not. But I do.
That's Tennessee. That's Tennessee. That's Tennessee right there.
Well, I tell you, in North Carolina, I have a honey hole I go to, and it's Moxville, Cooley, ABC, because we're all ABC stores.
Yep.
Yeah.
Florida's the same way. I got it. Yeah.
Chris Howell is the board chair, whatever, ABC, Moxville. And it's only 3 stores.
Yeah.
And she's a bourbon head. So she gets all the great, stuff that we can get here. No, we can't get everything, But when I walk in that store, she'll pull 3 bottles from the back, and then half my money's gone already. And and I love her for it. But I'm tired of buying Eagle Rare every time I go in. I'm like, shit, I got 6 bottles at home. I don't need it right now.
Yeah.
I'm ready to buy something a little bit different. But there's certain things we can get, certain things we can't. But I buy what I can when I go, and I'm going Monday, and I'm going to spend about $300-400, on some more bourbon.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the way I do it. I hold it up a while, and then I'll go and,
I like how you said it earlier though about you were going to get Fireball and McCormick's, and
after I
those
spend
three
that
notes-
$5, then I'll get the rest of everything. Yeah.
But it was you actually mixed up some mixed drinks, and I've thought about it. I actually want to start a mixed drink series, because of course I love the thought of mixology anyway. And I see these crazy named drinks, of course the bad ones, the cum shots and blowjobs and all that, of
That's
course.
what you mainly see, but yes.
But the one that I made last night, it was up on Pinterest and sent it to me. And surprisingly enough, it doesn't sound like it would work, but it worked. And it was
Jay.
it's rum, tequila, Southern Comfort, and cranberry juice.
Yo.
And it's called Shut the Hell Up. But it works.
Oh, I would say shut the fuck up. I mean, that's yeah.
What it really I was like, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. But it really worked. And me being the alcoholic that I am, I had to make it a little stronger,
Functional.
Very, very functional.
Yep.
Because it's funny. Michael's like, he's like, yeah, we're gonna follow the recipe to exact. And today, so here we are, half an ounce, 5 ounces of cranberry. He said, it's good, but it needs more alcohol.
Yeah. Now, one of my favorite drinks though is Long Island iced tea. But every time
I do like that too.
I go somewhere good that makes a really good Long Island iced tea. I don't taste the alcohol, and I drink them like they're iced tea.
Yes.
And then I get up to go take a piss, and I fall on my face. I mean,
the very first time I ever had that, I ordered one. I didn't know it was an alcoholic beverage, and it went down so good. It was nice and tall.
Yeah.
And I said, I want another one because I drank that one down real quick.
Well,
yeah,
see,
when I had to go to the bathroom, I stood up and I'm like, whoa.
Whoa.
When
Why are the walls moving?
Yeah.
when I turned 21 eons ago, my girlfriends had a tradition where they would get you 21 drinks,
wow.
and you see how far in the 21 drinks you can get. Well, they started with like 2 or 3 certain drinks, and I'm like, Well, they got to one called an Alabama Slammer.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which has Southern Comfort. Yeah, which has Southern Comfort in it, and I'm sitting there going, okay, we can just stop at this drink because this is good. It doesn't taste like alcohol, and I liked it. And after 2 of them, they were having to escort me out of there because I could not stand up and go. So yeah, I like that aspect. The ones that sneak in on you. And
could you drink your age now?
Yeah.
Could I drink 46 shots?
Nope.
No.
I couldn't drink.
She could, but she won't.
46. That's right.
Yeah.
I couldn't. Yeah. When it comes
See,
to my
Rod
age.
J.
That's
Rod
right,
J.
46.
If y'all don't know Rod J, he's one of the coolest motherfuckers on YouTube. I'm telling you right now, Rod J is cool as hell. And
He has a channel.
oh yeah.
I'll
Oh,
have to
big
check out his channel.
Big
Is somebody
yeah.
dropping that channel so I can subscribe to it?
Well, just let me see if I can search it up.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm
I don't think I'm
subscribed, but let me look it up right quick. Rod J Beer Ventures.
I could probably drop it. I think I'm mod and sub.
If I was a mod, then I would drop it for you.
Yeah.
But
He's so bad.
No, Rod J is. I mean, I'm telling you. Well, and I'm freaking up right now. I've been drinking too much. But somebody find Rod J's channel.
I got it.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
You're
This
on it? Okay.
dude,
I got
this
two.
dude is cool.
Yeah.
nice.
The bitch has to be the secretary.
Hey! I am a functional
win.
drunk. Thank you.
And
Yes,
I
that's
win.
right. I just said the bitch has to be the secretary. I didn't call you drunk.
Well,
No.
I'm
Well, why
I
you
still-
wanna
I
talk-
still
why,
win.
Why,
I
why you
got
want to
it
talk
in
about
there.
Chatio like that? I
Yeah, no, I got his info in there. Heartsight got it. Cindy got it.
I don't know, Chatio. Every time you cook out on that little patio of yours, I just wait to see when you're cutting on that meat and everything, and that plate goes flying like a frisbee.
That
Right
would
off
be
of there.
funny.
It
He
I-
has,
was-
Look at
I-
looks
it.
like he
Well,
has
it was
4
here. It's
channels.
gone. Let's hang out.
Rob
I'm
J
waiting.
has Reacts, Gaming, Chronicles, and
Yeah.
Food Ventures.
Rod J is awesome,
I'm
man.
I'm
He's-
waiting
he's
for
great.
Chatio to drop his meat off that ledge.
Right.
That's
You know,
what Cindy's waiting for too. The whole
Cindy
plate
said
just
it.
flies off.
That's what
But-
Cindy said.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I
it's-
said.
I
Me
had
and
Me and
something
Cindy
fly through
both
my
agree
head. I'm
that
not going to
She
say.
wants to
but-
watch my meat go flying.
Well,
Well,
she
I
wanna
subscribe
see
to
your-
all 4
She didn't
channels
want to
there,
see your
Rob
meat
J.
do anything else.
Rob J.
I
you don't
think
like my candy cane because I circumcised it and made it Jewish for you. You're like, I don't like this Jewish meat. It's kosher. I don't want it.
it would be
No
it would
candy
be
cane.
funnier, like the hamburger. He gets the hamburger all made up and it looks pretty, and then all of a sudden there the plate goes.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have the opportunity to taste his
Yeah, the
meat.
neighbor's dog gets it.
Hey,
Oh, Peanut, she would eat that like that. She would
if
be
you
all
throw
about
your
it.
meat off a ledge and it goes, pew, then it didn't make an impact.
I
Yeah,
had the
I have
make
to
sure
say,
the plate
Chatio,
is
every
secure.
time you take a bite, I choke. Because I can't. It's because
You are just jealous.
it's because of the great
was.
big piece of meat that you take. I would
You
I
like
would
it.
cut that like 3 or 4 pieces.
That's because you can't handle the meat, Kathy.
You can't handle the
I
meat.
like to savor. I like to
Oh, I
savor
do
the
savor
meat.
it.
Mm-hmm.
But getting it on your
By the way,
palate-
I am subscribed to Rod J. I'm drunk.
You're speaking for everybody on panel right now,
Yes,
except for
I love that
Kathy. She doesn't
excuse.
drink.
Listen,
Do you
guys,
have a
I
channel,
know
Max?
I'm Canadian.
I
But I'm
don't
drunk.
drink. Did you say I don't drink?
Not that I've seen.
Well, hell, we never see Kathy. It's always
see.
the little picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's yeah.
Oh, Chatio, you gonna grill armadillo?
Next time in Florida, you bet your ass it will. My dad hits those things like once a week.
Well, that's the oyster on a half shell in Texas is armadillo.
Yeah.
Like
it
an
is.
actual armadillo?
Oh yeah, they're all over my dad's area in Florida. He's hit a few.
You can
He's
eat
like,
those?
He's like,
No,
dude, I hit him with
they're-
my bumper and they
no,
launched
don't.
like a hockey puck. They're just gone.
Oh.
Are they those things if you cut the tails off and take them into the government, they give you
Oh,
like
whoa,
$5?
whoa.
Probably.
Shit, man. See, this is the problem. Is I'm not used to paying for
There
StreamYard,
he is.
And-
Jay.
and he had to put something in the chat because I see the panel across, and then there's like somebody down there, and I have to scroll up. so I couldn't see. Rod J, what's going
up,
on?
dude? How are you?
I want to feel as good as you're feeling right now.
Hey! I thought I was the only
Don't be
drunk up
mustard,
here.
ketchup.
Oh, not if you're on Bounty
Oh
Show.
no! I had my stream earlier, and I was drinking all like new pop corks, and I went through like 10 of them, and I'm feeling it a little bit.
Yeah.
Rod J, don't relish the moment, just ketchup.
Yeah, we'll wait. Cheers.
Well, my thing is,
Oh,
I did a bourbon live stream earlier, you know,
Mhm.
this
with
is not fair.
Joe next door, Joe Walsh, and we drank. We did a 4 bourbon thing of Jim Beam because I walked him through like Jim Beam, the 4080, Jim Beam single barrel,
Yeah.
and then we went to
How is
the
that single
Bakers, also by Jim Beam, you know, Beam Suntory, but then. Somebody was in the chat, and we went to the McKenna 10-year, the bottled and bond. So,
Yeah.
you know, I was already floating before all this.
Well, before I started my Fireball rum chata thing, you know, Michael had already shared "Shut the Hell Up" with me, and
Wilma Bummer.
what's the other one?
It's a drink that I learned about that I did in Nashville.
Hello, Mr.
Yeah.
But
Rod.
it's
It was
mango habanero.
it was something with mango habanero whiskey and pineapple juice
and some simple syrup.
and simple syrup. So yeah, I'm kind of, because we don't make weak drinks here.
What are you drinking, Axe?
Me? I just finished up this gingerbread whiskey, and it's dangerous stuff. Like that is, man, it goes smooth over the palate. Smooth. Tasty stuff. It's almost like it goes down smooth like Goldschlager would.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's called gingerbread spice whiskey, but it's definitely more of a liqueur.
Oh.
But
Hey,
see,
Rod J,
Mm,
do you know Cindy?
I do not. Well, I say I don't, but I do because I've watched Pando here before when you were speaking.
Okay,
I tried to
do
say
you
something
know-
last night, but you were a little inebriated, so you didn't see it. Good tonight.
do you know what her husband's name is?
oh God bless.
No, what is it?
His name is Mike Hunt.
Really?
Yes.
Yes, really.
Like actually, his name is
100%.
Mike Hunt.
Sure, you never got teased about that in his lifetime.
So-
No, never. He never got teased about that in school. He never got teased about that in Army.
And we don't tease them here either.
Yeah.
No,
No,
never.
but I'm just saying, Cindy, I feel sorry for you because if you ever get separated and you try to page your husband, they're not going to send it out.
Hey.
Hello, my name is Wilma Bumhurt.
Did he get along with his parents?
Well, okay, like he explained last night, his parents were born in the 20s and 30s.
Yeah.
So, you know, they weren't of the same generation to understand the Porky's my cunt joke, you know. They didn't get it. So,
Come on, that
And-
word's been around a long time.
I
Yeah.
know,
yeah,
just
but
think
not
about it.
since the 20s and 30s. I mean, seriously. You know,
In England, yes, but yeah, I get you.
you know, but the bad thing is, for anybody that missed it, you know, when we were discussing children's names, you know, I love Michael. I love that name. I've loved it forever. I was like, okay, so let's just switch your middle name, Aaron, and Michael. He said, so the child can be Aaron, my cunt. He said,
Oh,
No.
Mike, that's good.
That's good. That's good.
he said, no, our child is not going to be joked about being called a queef. No, it's not going to happen. And I'm sitting there going, oh my God, I didn't think that one through either. Thank goodness, you know, Beanie was a girl. So,
Yeah, with the cultural changes and stuff now, I can see that happening. I
Yeah,
knew,
because
I
Beanie
knew,
is such a
I
better
know
name.
a hotel owner, and his name was literally shit. And it was spelled that way too, ASHIT. And I'm just like, man, your dad must have named you when the condom broke.
Oh, shit.
Well, we actually.
That was his name, straight up. Shit.
I went to school with a girl. Her last name was Aho, and her first name, I shit you not, was Ida.
Idaho.
Idaho. You know, so I'm just like, no.
Yeah, I had a client.
Do you like potatoes, Idaho?
Well, you had a client. What?
His name was Harry.
I don't think they were going
Harry
with
Dick.
the state of Idaho. Chatty-O.
I don't think so either. I thought that one through. Sorry.
I want to say this Christmas break, I have gone through all different 3 flavors of rum chata, and if no one else has not tried the rum chata lemon, I highly recommend it.
Nice.
I don't even see that.
You know, the peppermint.
What other
bark,
flavors are there?
well, there's regular. Then there's peppermint bark.
Peppermint. Yeah.
Okay.
I highly recommend this. This is like the peppermint bark candy.
Mhm.
And then there is rum chata lemon.
Okay.
Is that the best one?
You would think lemon and cream would not be good, but it is like those iced lemon cookies that's not tart, that's kind of lemony, lemonade-ish, you know, but it's got that cream undertone.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there going, I want to find some mixed drinks to go with this. Because it's got this smooth lemon flavor that just so.
Rod J has a flaming green Guinness sign behind him. It was red when I said that, and then it turned. That's
and now it's purple.
It changes.
I have the Guinness hat, so I'm there.
It seems like every time you mention a different kind of alcohol, it changes color to how frilly it is.
Rainbow.
Okay, let's test this theory. Bourbon County Stout.
Oh, it did change though, right when you said that.
Oh, let's see.
I'm messing with it too.
Okay, Heineken.
I have a remote.
That turned
Heineken.
yellow when you said Heineken.
Yeah, just turn it off.
Yeah.
Said Heineken and started going rainbow.
Yeah.
Heineken broke my life.
Yeah.
So of the year, Rod J, what beer is like that stands out over all the others?
That is always like such a hard question. We go through so many different beers. It's just the problem with the beer world is there's a lot of great beers that people just don't get because you have to be local for a lot of stuff. And there's just so many. I mean, there's the ones that are the big companies that are out there that people come across. Like right now, people have gone crazy trying to get the Goose Island beers. I have not had one Goose Island beer.
Oh my God!
I feel it gets overrated. There's a lot of other stuff out there that's just as comparable or even better that you don't have to pay up for either.
Let me tell you, Rod J. I found the Bourbon County Stout base for $9.99 here in East Tennessee.
Jody, I'm going to jump down.
That's usually the lowest you get is $9.99 on that. So that's not bad.
Yeah.
No, for the base. That's good.
I mean, Rod, here's my thing: is I spend about $300 every year on Bourbon County Stout. It's it's Black Friday. If that's where you blow your wad, then fine, go ahead. And I spend it, and I buy the bottles, and I collect them up here on the shelf. And I do the reviews every year where I have the back ones. You know, they continue to develop 5 years in the bottle, whatever, blah blah blah. But that's not. I mean, that's like a teeny drop in the bucket. That's the only time I ever buy them.
Yeah,
that's it. You know,
And I'll have the Bourbon County stouts. I just don't go wait in line or try to drive all over town. Like, if I see them somewhere, I'll pick them up. I went to New Jersey in August to visit my mom, and I found a couple of the ones from last year just on the shelf at a store because they become shelfies for a lot of places. People are just like, I got other stuff out there that's better. I can get a bottle of Epic's Big Bad Baptist 22-ounce bottle, and that's going to be different flavors depending on what you get.
Yeah.
And you're paying for a 22-ounce bottle anywhere from the base being $12.99, the variants being $15.99, and the most $19.99. You can contrast that versus a Bourbon County at $16.
I here in Colorado, I picked up Son of a Baptist for Christmas for $10.99.
Yeah,
pack. And that's even good. That's very good for the base. It's like Son of a Baptist. It's like the SOB, pretty darn good.
Well, hell, I even like that damn Yeti peanut butter stout. I mean, I thought that was good.
Yeah, Yeti's there. But the thing is, like, there's so many local breweries. Like, I have local breweries here that put out stuff very comparable to what they do at Goose Island. But people wouldn't see them because they're not local. We have places like Braxton and Mantry and Rheingeist and all these other ones in Cincinnati that put out solid beers that you can put right up next to them with a lot of stuff.
But see, we totally started looking for Bourbon County stouts, when we started finding out about them last year, and looking and looking and looking. Well, my husband's originally from like Portsmouth, Virginia, and we went out there to visit family. And while we were out there, we, of course, I'm pulling up breweries because I'm that much of an alcoholic.
I do the same thing everywhere I go. I'm like, what breweries do they have?
I'm pulling up breweries, and while we were out there, he stopped at a Food Line and got a stout bottle called Dark Hollow, and I was like,
Cheers, JV.
And the next thing we open it. We open it and try it, and he loved it. So when we're coming back from Virginia over here to Tennessee, we're going right by the brewery. So we stop in and start talking to the brewery and everything else. Well, the owner actually learned the recipe and learned from Goose Island, and he basically took their same kind of recipe and put it on this.
Sure.
And they released Dark Hollow, and what's the other one? Is it Dark Hollow as well?
Yeah, I think they're both Dark Hollow.
And one of them is like a limited release, and the other is like a darker, richer one that they only release 2 or 3 months. And we got to get that. We got a raspberries on acid, raspberry sour. Is it a raspberry sour?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, for the life of me, I can't remember what kind of beer it is, but it is. See, I'm like, I haven't, or I hadn't found a stout that I like, but I like the raspberry acid because it's a sour and it's real tart.
Okay.
I loved it. And so we ended up getting that straight from the brewery, and I was just like, we wouldn't have known if we hadn't been out and about.
So someone's asking for, is he talking about Independent Joe? Channel link, Independent Joe.
You can make me a mod now.
Well, I could if I were on the other.
JV's asking for the link, and JV's an awesome.
Hang on, let me log into my own fucking channel. On this.
Oh, there you go. Oh, look at that, Cindy.
Yeah.
That looks great.
Nice 22-ounce bottle.
Yeah, it's a fruited imperial sour Woodburner.
What's the
Don't
ABV?
worry about it.
Oh,
I'm out there.
Whip beers are nice. Yeah.
All
Just
right,
hit
well,
Independent Joe. That's cool. No worries. Appreciate you.
Let's see. I'm trying to see if it's
You
got
said
it on here or
Imperial?
not.
You said it's Imperial?
Mm-hmm.
It's probably around
It's 8%.
Yeah, it's 8%. Yeah.
This is about right up there for an imperial sour. That's great.
And it is really, really good because I'm not you know, like I said, I hadn't found a stout until Groovy Lava Scrollmatic sent me a Martin House Columbiana, and oh my, it is.
So you're saying it's good.
I've got one of those coming my way through.
Let me tell you, the foam head on it tasted like toasted coconut.
Oh wow.
And then once you start drinking it, it's like a Samoa and a cherry cordial made love and here's the result.
Well, you can probably get the cherry cordial and the Samoa this from Southern Tier and blend them, and you have something like that.
Southern Tier is awesome. Shit.
It was, you know, he sent it, and I was just, you know, I was impressed. Martin House with their artwork.
Yeah, I haven't heard of them before.
Well, they're out
of Fort Worth. And you know, when they do their packs like that, it's two cans in, and I'm telling you,
that's cool artwork.
The artwork alone
is on point. It's so good.
Yeah,
It's got a big deal now. Can artwork. It's almost like album artwork now.
Well,
don't worry about a heart site. I appreciate it. It's okay. I'm not here for that. I'm here for hang out with Jody and
I posted it. That's your link.
Yeah, Ken has to grab the eyes.
Appreciate
there's
you.
so many beers out there now.
but see, it's like my whiskey journey. You know, I've been trying to find something that I like, you know, because my husband's taste and I's totally different, you know, but
that's always going to be this.
You know what? Here's what I'm gonna say, Cindy. You live too close to me. The next time, I mean, they're like 3 hours away.
yeah, literally.
The next time I do a bourbon tasting event at my house, y'all are invited, and I will premiere some bourbons, and we'll go walk through the tasting. And you can taste anything on my shelf.
What? See, you've already given me some good suggestions. You know, you got me started on the Hibiki. I'm because I do smoke cigars once in a blue moon. I am dying.
I've got plenty. I've got a few.
I am dying to hit the you were talking about Smoke Wagon.
Smoke Wagon, unfiltered. Yes.
And so yeah, that's where I'm going. You know, sure.
Oh, JV's hilarious.
I'll pour this for you, JV, and I'll mix some Fireball with it and see how it tastes.
Yeah, we're gonna. You know what? If somebody mixes Pappy Van Winkle with Fireball, just sell me the bottle before you mix it.
Sorry, JV asked for this. JV's getting it.
Fireball.
There you go, Roger.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Roger in the comments. There's some craziness in the comments.
In the comments?
All I can say is I've had one too many on my stream, so
yeah, thrashing our neighbors.
Just a splash.
Oh, okay.
Just a splash.
And we made through YouTube.
But Thrash is in Colorado. You in Colorado?
I am in Colorado.
Oh, I
in the
didn't
same
know that.
city.
Okay.
Thrash is 15 minutes away from me. We brewed a white IPA and a pale ale together so far. I'm going to brew again soon. It's
So
crazy.
He's visited the horses out there at his house.
Oh, he took me out to the horses about a month and a half ago, and it was very awesome to meet both of them. They're very sweet.
Yeah, he's a good guy. We're talking about
the baby is sleeping in the dirt like this, like she does on her side. It was so cute. And I'm like, is that normal? He said, no, but that's her.
I want to know, are you picking Bless
Oh,
you.
Shit,
Are you picking up some faint notes of cinnamon there?
I'm getting a little bit of cinnamon on this now. I didn't get it before, but I'm getting it now.
Yeah, you're getting it now because you poured the shit in
I've
there.
never seen as much of a Pappy and Fireball together. That's a first.
The mouthfeel, the mouthfeel
This
is
needs
a
to
little
be
bit
like a freaking TikTok video or something. This is hilarious.
It's like Pappy's on fire right now.
Yeah, Pappy's on fire.
It's called Pappy Fire. I think that's what it's called.
So was that the 23? I mean, what did you pour in there?
It's a Pappy 15.
15. Okay. We'll
And I can tell you they don't mix.
We'll forgive them.
They don't mix well.
No, they don't. The oils are way different. But if it was a 23, I'd be like, dude, come on.
And I've posted Independent Joe's link in the chat. So
Yeah, I just picked him up.
Yeah.
Picked up the channel there, Joe.
Yeah, have him, but I'll
definitely, he's earned my respect just for the sheer fact that he has taken a low ball and tried to elevate it, and it did not work. But
Well, I already told you about the story of my wife picking this over anything I have in the bar. So.
I mean, things like
all three of you like have a bar behind you, though, so it's like.
That's what's hilarious. I go on panels, and all of a sudden, in the past week, everybody has started pointing out the bar behind me, and I'm just like, what are you guys talking about? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And I guess because my head is covering the tequila, the tequila, the lower end, the stuff that I use for my mixing, and you're seeing more of the whiskeys. So yeah, it's just
See, I usually do like a zoom in cam. If I went to the wide cam, you guys would see all the stuff kind of behind me here as well. I have on the wall, but I used to have back behind me whiskey and stuff on the speaker back there, but I drank all those.
What's that, Chatty?
We're in the process.
This is a pale ale that Thrash Life and I brewed. This is the last bottle I have.
It looks like a plastic.
Nice.
Well, it is. It's a PET bottle, and I transferred my part of the 5 gallon into this and carved it through here. It's nice and tight, so it's very carved.
You said you made that yourself?
I made it with Thrash Life, another YouTuber out in my area. He does a lot of horse rescue stuff, so I got to meet his wife owns a horse. He owns a horse. I got to meet those 2 horses along with a dozen of their friends. They're very sweet horses. They came up, all of them would come up to me and put their head right here on my shoulder, and I would just kind of rub, their ears and stuff. They're sweet.
Yeah, what I heard was it was nice and tight. I mean,
it is nice and tight.
I should have followed Jody's advice. Never mix.
I'll open that for New Year's Eve. That's
never
New
mix
Year's Eve
Pappies
right
and Fireball.
New Year's Eve.
Yeah, probably
I don't recommend Pappies and Fireball. No.
I'm
not a whiskey guy, but I know. Don't mix those two.
See, Joe.
You should never listen to JV.
Damn it, JV.
see, Joe, you should take that little section, cut it down, and say Independent Joe PSA.
Yeah, pretty much.
I have learned on Bourbon Bounty's channel, you do not mix. Fair warning.
He warned me before I did it. He said, "Don't do that." And I was like, "Damn it!"
Don't do that.
We learned that 2 nights ago.
He said it too.
Respected that fully. That was awesome.
Totally ruined the Fireball.
Yeah.
I'll
never look at Fireball the same.
It's
weird.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Yeah, don't fuck up the Fireball, man. Come on.
Yeah.
How dare you? How dare you, Joe, bastardize Fireball like that?
My fault. I apologize,
It's
Panda.
easy.
Damn, $800 shot with a Fireball. Come on.
Yeah.
Doing that should be called what is it? The
I would
starting to
call it a
now.
high
I'm
low.
sorry.
or the math term, the mean, median, and mode. That's what that should be called. Something completely out there on Oh God, that's an oil and water. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a high low.
Can't remember. I can't. Surprised you remember mean, modium. I haven't heard that mean, median, and mode since I don't even know why. I don't even know if they still teach that at school with Common Core.
Well, yeah,
Not
they
anymore.
do. Yeah, they do. I've got a teenager in high school. So,
That's good. Good.
you know, I've got a teenager, so I still hear those kind of terms.
Yeah, the mean is always female.
I'm still waiting to use trig in my life. So they said just use this one day. I'm still waiting. Trig,
Right?
Yeah.
I'm 38 years old. I've not used it in the last 20 years. So
I learned it.
all right, sweet.
Can I ask the beer drinkers?
Yeah.
The beer
Beer.
Here, I'm gonna move right
beer
up
people.
here.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
a mead. How long can a mead last in a refrigerator?
6 to 12 months.
Well,
maybe?
I mean, mead's a honey wine.
based.
Mead's a honey wine,
Yeah.
so it can last for a while. I mean, you're looking at a higher ABV product, but
I retired from the military like 4 years ago, going on almost between 4 and 5 years.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine gave me something that he made as a mead, but I've had it in my refrigerator since he gave it to me before I retired, and I haven't drank it.
Oh,
And I'm trying to figure out whether or not I could still drink it.
Yeah,
I would
give it
try.
give it a slight like that in the bottle. Just kind of remix it because the honey might have settled at the bottom. So if you do that very slowly, carefully,
Yeah.
then open it, it'll probably rejuvenate the honey flavors with the booze, and it'll be good.
Give it to a neighbor first, and then see how they are.
I mean,
Give it to the neighbor's dog. See if he
Yeah.
walks after
Find a random stranger on the street and say, "Excuse
I
me,
think
try this."
a mead.
I mean, you can look at the mead
a
and you
mead
can kind of
should last.
determine it.
A
Do
mead
you have any-
should last.
Any
See if you have a-
16-year-old will try it.
see if you have like any particles floating or anything like that in it. I mean,
Yeah.
you can do a mead for years, just like you can with beer.
It hasn't
For
left my
years.
refrigerator, but I've
It should be
always
fun
wanted
if
to
you-
drink it, but I've never
Yeah.
drank it, and I'm trying to figure out whether or not I should
I
drink
mean,
it
the only
or
way to
throw it
really
away.
do it is to crack it open and taste it, and if it tastes vinegary, then it might be a little too long. But
No.
the
New
only way you
Year's
can
Eve
really
is
do is
New
get
Year's
it and do
Eve.
it.
Boom.
Let me go get it right now. And
And then
you
open
guys
it
can
right
see
now. It's Christmas still here, so it's Christmas. Open it up.
We've already seen him mix Pappy and Fireball, so
He's
at
on a
this
roll
point,
tonight. Yeah.
No, but this last bottle of the pale ale that Thrash and I did, this is New Year's Eve, and it's probably going to be very sedimenty because this is very bottom of the.
Yeah,
primary
if you put it
bucket.
into glass from the plastic, though, you will get a difference in the taste of the beer.
Oh, I know you will.
Yeah.
I know. That's why from here on out I'm gonna.
Can you blow Joe up?
Oh,
that's what it is right here.
Oh, Joe.
Fucking
Man,
Mountain Dew
what,
right
what do you
there.
have? Piss in a bottle? Is that,
That's why I'm kind of nervous to drink
Let me
it.
see.
man, that's awful yellow.
No, it still looks pretty clear.
Yeah,
Like
for
I
me,
would
that
definitely
looks
give it a
great.
try.
That's
This
Yeah.
is 5 years old in the bottle in the refrigerator.
Well,
What
just
the hell is
just
it?
like just like you can
It's a
sell a
mead.
wine, you can
Oh.
sell a meads. I mean, it's
Yeah.
a honey wine, so
I swear I thought that was straight up like
Yeah, crack it open. Let's go.
homemade Mountain Dew or something, you know.
No, but I didn't see a lot of sediment in that bottle, and I think since he kept it at like an even temperature over the years, it should be fine. So crack
Should
it
be
open,
fine?
That's my guess. I'll let Rajay confirm or deny it. But after that many
Hell,
years,
crack
in
that
there,
some bitch open.
Yeah,
Let's
there's
see.
Yeah,
zero
let's
sediment.
try it out now. Go find a neighbor.
I don't have a cork.
I think you're fine. You have a corkscrew to get open or a cork?
I need to get a corkscrew. I don't drink
Yeah.
wine.
Oh my God,
That's
dude!
why it's
All
been there
that
for
shit
5
behind
years.
you, and you don't have a corkscrew.
I do. I probably do. You know what? Damn it.
You got a
Go get-
3-inch deck screw?
Fuck it.
Yeah.
If you smoke pipe tobacco, just shove this frick her in there and just pop her out. You're good.
Well,
Holy
I've got a corkscrew up here.
And Joe said he was a Marine, right? So you got to adapt.
I love how Axe says, yeah, just get a 3-inch corkscrew.
That's what we do in Canada. Drive a 3-inch deck screw in there and
Yeah, pow, pop it.
Pop it out.
Between all
Pop it out.
my pens and lighters.
that's
up here
when
on
we're
my
drinking the
coffee
fancy
table.
stuff, not out of the box.
Yeah.
Boy.
Oh, are you kidding?
Ja-
Are you? Oh,
Ja-
so you're against boxes?
JV, you are batting 1,000, dude. You are batting 1,000.
You don't need a corkscrew to open Fireball. Yeah.
Of course, if he open it, unless he's going to drink the whole bottle, he needs a stopper to put back into it.
Yeah.
Oh, he'll drink the whole thing tonight. We'll make sure of that.
You don't have ants in the morning.
I
this
have.
morning.
I don't know where it
Early
is.
for him.
It's in a pile of a lot of crap right now, but I do have a.
We have all kind of corkscrews. I wish I could
Oh, I have
virtually
several,
hand
but
somebody a
I have
corkscrew.
one up here, and oh, here it is. Let's see. I'm always ready.
Yep, that's one of those. I
Somebody
have.
hands me a what's it called? One of those fruited beers. You got one of these? Come on.
I do, but I can't
Yes.
find it, and I'm too drunk to find it.
Yeah, I understand.
Oh, excuses. Oh my god.
it
Just
looks-
like
it looks
assholes,
good, though.
everybody has one.
You're not going to know until you taste it, but for the look of it, Joe, I think you're fine.
I cannot find it. I know I have one.
You know, the other thing you can do is just push the cork really hard, and when it goes down in there, and then you turn it up, it goes. The cork floats, so you can just pour it
Yeah.
out. The hard part's sealing it back again.
Take a hammer and something and pop it down.
I feel like this isn't going to end.
Holy cow! I can't even
go-
budge it.
I wouldn't do
I don't
that.
even know if it'll,
Yeah,
it'll really
I-
fall apart
I
when you
probably
guys try
wouldn't
to
either.
I
work it
wouldn't
out.
do that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that because the pressure when you push the cork down, you're compressing the pressure that's already in the bottle, which would
Yeah.
probably smash it.
Oh, you know what? My
You're
bad.
adding-
That's
you're-
probably
you're pumping.
carbonated.
You're
Yeah.
pumping the
Yeah,
pressure.
Yeah.
The voice of reason from
Yeah, don't-
Canada
don't-
shows up.
don't
God
take-
Well,
dang it.
Thank
Canadians
you, Canada.
are so nice.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, they tell
Don't
you
take
all this
cooking
shit.
deep fried turkey from
Darn
Donnie
it.
either. So
Yeah.
Donnie's not the one to follow.
That sucks. I wish I could just hand you this right now. Take this little Bailey's opener.
Have you ever had
There's
meat
a,
before?
like a dark ring on the bottom, though.
Stick
Have
a
you ever
shot
had-
back
have
over
you
the
ever
top.
had meat,
Suck it
Joe?
out.
No, the dark. It'll be fine. That's
Sediment.
You'll be fine.
Sediment. It's just cake down at the bottom. You're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Next time Bourbon Bounty's on, I'll find a corkscrew and I'll take it out and I'll drink it.
There we go.
There we go.
Fair enough.
Uh,
It's a Tuesday, right? Tuesday.
That'll be Thursday. Yeah.
Thursday.
So Thursday, I'll pop it open.
And that is the 30th, close enough to the 31st.
So we
What?
need to get back to the good old Swiss Army days. The Swiss Army knife days. Remember back in the 90s where it was
I
a
have
challenge to
my- I
see how
have my-
fat you
I-
could get one?
I have my Cub Scout Swiss Army knife over there on my counter by my sink.
It's like, mine's got scissors. Mine's got the toothpick.
Mine's just a little
Well-
knife. I think.
Well, I was psychotic enough to buy bottles of wine or bourbon barrel aged wines, and couldn't find my corkscrew.
Oh no!
Mm.
So what did I do? I ended up having to go and buy a new one the next day.
Well, I think if you go to liquor store, they're a couple
you
of
found the old
bucks.
one
It's
afterwards.
not that expensive.
Yeah, I found
You
the
found
old one.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, I
As soon
found
as you
the
got
old one.
home, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's just
See,
like,
that's
geez,
right after
Louise.
you spend $15 for that $2
Yeah.
corkscrew. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
you know
called,
what they-
that
you know
is
what
called
they- you know what they
Murphy's
say,
Law,
you
by the
never
way.
have
That
two
is
screws.
Murphy's Law at its finest.
or better yet,
karma.
because I am not I'm not psychotic, and I'm going to drink a whole bottle of barrel aged wine because I know the APV alone will put me under the table.
Yep.
Are you a wino?
No.
But last night, my mama says she can't handle a bottle and a half. So,
but I was like, oh, I've got to get those little wine stoppers to put back in it because
I've got
Yeah,
several.
whatever. That shit's fine.
I've got several for I use them in beers too. And
hey now, Jody, I saw what happened to Travis after he drank a full bottle of that stuff.
My wife and I used to drink a bottle and a half of wine a piece, and we would open that fourth one, and then we get about halfway through it. That was when we used that little tunka, the one that pressurizes the thing,
Yeah, I have a couple of those. Pop them in there, just rubber rings around it. Just
actually, I drink some beers bigger than what wine ABVs are.
I'd take red wine over anything. I'm a red wine drinker myself.
Yeah.
Oh, I like many Chevets, but that's
Pinot Noir.
I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say.
I was given many Chevets for many years.
I mean, if I'm gonna sit back and relax with a glass of wine, I'm preferring something, a nice Merlot or plum wine.
Okay.
A Chianti with fava beans?
No,
that too.
That's only on Tuesdays.
Okay.
See, I'm weird with wine. My mom is a Chardonnay drinker, so I like a nice dry Chardonnay. So her and I had some glasses of Chardonnay, dry Chardonnay, watching Christmas movies last night. Perfect. I like a good dry Chardonnay. That's
my only thing with dry Chardonnay.
These red sweet wines.
I drink Shiraz. I drink Cabs.
Yep. The red, the reds. Yeah.
My thing with the dry Chardonnay is even before I'm all the way drunk yet, I'm trying to find that cat that pissed in my mouth because it's just nasty.
No, my mom gets La Cremine or whatever, La Creme or I think it's La Cremine or whatever. It's so good. It's creamy, but it's dry. It has a nice dry finish, and it's not cat pissy.
It's not cat.
I don't know.
That's cat pissy back there. That's
that is.
He's gone now because he heard me talking crap about him. He's cat pissy. But I like a good dry Chardonnay, but in the beginning, in the middle, it's kind of creamy. It just dries out.
See, I like mixing wine with ginger ale. Some ice, nice big mug, nice and cold. I know, like most wine people are like, oh, he's
a spritzer.
No, I actually want to try that. It's more that is a spritzer. That actually is a.
Yeah.
Actually, I had some red wine and cranberry ginger ale. It was good.
As long as you like it, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
My mom doesn't have ginger ale.
I don't know why they put ketchup on eggs, but some people do.
I don't know. I drank a Manhattan like a couple of months ago just to say I did, and I got
I'll take a Manhattan over a Cosmopolitan. My mama liked to make me Cosmopolitans, and I'm like, ooh, this is a little fruity. Another Cosmo fan.
I mean, the Manhattan wasn't bad. I mean, it's just red winey. I'd rather just have my bourbon. See, and every time I try to venture away from just bourbon and a snifter, I'm like, yeah, that fucked it up.
Yeah.
That's tequila.
Oh, I love tequila. I love,
Man, you don't hear much of that anymore, eh?
What, tequila?
Yeah. I guess it doesn't flow as much as it used to.
I don't know.
Just saying.
Tequila. And,
saying tequila
margarita.
and vodka. In that what do they call it?
Sounds like a friggin' hangover waiting to happen to me.
that stuff does not taste good.
I think
the bottle is really cool, but it tastes like shit.
Well, I made that comment
A
earlier.
good margarita
You guys were
is
talking
good.
about the Long Island iced teas, and
Yeah.
I used to bartend back in the 90s, and over the years, a lot of places don't put tequila on iced teas anymore. But it's supposed to be like tequila and rum and vodka and gin, but they cut it down to 3 liquors because people got so hammered, I guess, they cut tequila out. But we went to dinner tonight at a restaurant. They actually had the whole school with all 4 liquors.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
I didn't have it. I had a couple other different drinks, but I was like, well, at least they still have the way it's supposed to be made. You know, nowadays they jip you out of one of the liquors you're supposed to have.
I make a mean Moscow Mule. In the summer, if I'm at my mom's house, it's like 100 degrees out. She's like, let's sit on the patio, make us some Moscow Mules. I'm like, here it comes. And then a splash of the ginger beer. Here, Mom, have fun. But
Well, this is
my
bad
Moscow
to say,
Mules are
but my 16-year-old can make a mean margarita. It's strong.
Hell yeah.
She can make a mean margarita.
That's not me.
We got to teach them early.
Training,
We got to teach them early.
Yeah. That's
As soon as they get their license, they're making liquor runs for you, right? So.
Yeah.
You're teaching them a trade. A trade is always important.
That's right.
My neighbor who
what are you
designed my
talking
logos. My neighbor who designed my logos. She's 15. She's like, "Hey, Chad." I was like, "What's up?" She's like, "You want me to make you a drink?" I'm like, "You know what? It's Christmas. Do what you want." She handed it to me. I was like, "Holy crap! This is strong but good." Tequila, vodka, rum, everything was in it,
Sounds like a 15-year-old's trying to get you hammered.
and a splash of cola. No, trust me, I'm not her type, but it's okay. She was just having fun with me, and then Dad's like, "Hey, so you want some of that peppermint bark?" She's like, "Okay." It's infused with, well, it's legal in Colorado, but yeah, it was pretty funny.
Oh, you're
And my
talking like-
neighbor texted me earlier. He's like, She's kind of messed up. I'm like, that's what she gets for getting me hammered before I came home.
wouldn't mind trying some of
What's
that
that,
real
Jody? What are
absinthe.
you drinking, Jody? What is that?
What of me?
Yeah,
Oh, Coors Light.
of course not.
Yeah, you got to stay hydrated.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Cheers, Jody.
Yeah, cheers. Yeah, I'm just I'm sipping on tonic water.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
See, Budweiser makes this beer. It's called Bud Light Platinum.
Yep.
It's
I've
a
had
light
it.
beer, but it's
Yeah.
7% alcohol. And that stuff
We-
goes down just like water.
We have platinum
And
seltzers here.
And
It's just
93% water.
no.
Yeah,
We have
Platinum came out.
seltzers here.
Platinum came out in the 90s. Used to
Yeah,
serve
the
that
Bud
too.
Light Platinum seltzers will just
Platinum
they're
did
so
no better in the
tasty,
90s
but
than
they'll
it does
throw you on the
nowadays.
floor. Just right on the
Well,
floor.
I found, because my obsession with pandas, I found when I was looking at the liquor store some stuff called Flying Panda, and it's like a spritzer, whatever. That shit, I think it was 13%, and a can of that knocked my ass
I gotta
off.
find it. What's
I
it
was
called?
like, oh, and it tasted. I got the cherry limeade. That stuff's good. I'm sitting there going, yeah, I gotta find more of this stuff.
We have a beer in Colorado called Sad Panda Coffee Stout. It's out of Horse and Dragon from Fort Collins. I'll try to find you something of that, Cindy, and if I can find it, I'll send it to you. It's Sad Panda. It's a coffee stout, and it's really good.
She'll be a sad panda if she drinks.
Oh, she'll be a happy panda if I send her that. She'll be like, "Holy crap, that looks good."
Well, I tell you what, Flying Panda sent me soaring. So
Oh, this coffee stout, man.
So I
will
think
make you
Vanessa
happy.
Kitty got it right at 700ths alcohol and the rest water.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's Coors Light. That's
That's-
Coors.
Oh,
But
no,
this is
that
all
sounds like
basically just club
Heineken
soda.
0.0.
All right, folks. So I'm going to head out.
Alrighty.
All right.
It's turkey sleepy time now.
Aw.
Cheers, brother.
All right. Have a good night.
I tried to caress Nacho to show up tonight, but apparently she decided not to.
Nah,
which
she's
is
working
fine.
tonight. Left
Oh,
on my own.
okay. She left me a comment about an hour ago. I was like, "Well, can you grace us with your presence?" And she thumbed it up, and I was like, "Yeah."
Oh, maybe. I don't know. She
No,
maybe
no,
if the
no.
link's out there and she's on break, she might jump
That's
up.
fine. Yeah. No, let her work. Let her work. She's doing great things.
All right, folks.
Wait,
Cheers.
Nice meeting you.
brother. Love you,
Night,
dude.
Axe.
See you soon. Axe is a badass. I love that guy.
Now, does he have a channel so I can subscribe to that one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Axe 412 or something like that.
mm,
Yeah,
I'll
somebody
let you guys drop it. Yeah.
They do music stuff.
Oh,
Music?
they parodies and they're hysterical, or even original. The Natural and the Lucha Cabre song was probably one of their best. And he did it. He shortly, for about 12 seconds, did a Chadio song. I was cracking up.
let's see.
And of course, once it hit record on OBS, he stopped. I was like, no.
Is it like a rainbow and some
Yep, right
I
there's the link for you.
live music? Okay.
Steam fried rice.
She got him.
Steam.
All right, just subscribe to you, Axe. I know you're
That's
gone,
him,
but
right there.
That's a
Oh,
nice axe.
they're hysterical. I can't believe their channel's still this small. They're gonna blow up. They're funny. They're silly.
cool.
Yep, I'm still functional. I
You're
see
what?
issues. I see problems with me still being functional, I think.
Oh. I heard something different before I sat
means you-
down, but hey,
You got a strong spirit.
I'm
That's all.
getting pretty functional right now.
It has to do with all this fire up here. So. That's my secret weapon. That's how I can handle the liquor. So
Yeah. What are you reviewing next, Rod?
I haven't decided yet. I got stuff bookmarked. I just gotta decide which ones I want to share, but probably a stout. I got a bunch of stouts here that I've been going through. So
What do you think about those bourbon stouts that are coming out now that are now hitting the market and everybody's buying those up? What do you think of those things?
well, bourbon stouts in themselves as a style has been around for a while. I mean, Bourbon
Yeah.
County kind of was the first one here that actually did that, although overseas in the UK was the first time they bourbon barreled up here anyway. But it's very common. It's just you see with a lot of this stuff. I'm liking the whole using barrels from distilleries for stuff. So it's not just bourbon. Now we have tequila. Now we have gin. I've had some great gin barrel beer. I've had some great tequila barrel beer. I've also seen it go the other way, where some of the whiskeys are now using craft beer casks for stuff too. So the whole thing is like coming together and it adds different flavor, it adds a different level to the different things. I like getting some of the woodiness I get out of some of the bourbon ones. The vanilla, you're pulling a lot of that out. When they're done really well, they're pretty tasty. So I'm all for it. I'm a big stout fan. Stouts are probably my second favorite behind Belgian ale.
Do you have a favorite out of the county, Bourbon County?
No, not really. I mean,
No.
I don't see. My whole thing is I've done thousands of different beer reviews, and I rarely ever go back and do a review of anything already done. There's so many beers out there. My goal is to basically do all different ones all the time. So
that's tough.
There's some that I'll drink over time. Like I just picked up a 6-pack of the Celebration Fresh Hop from Sierra Nevada, just because that's a nice one to have around the holidays, and people really love that one. And that's I have to find some beers I'm going to drink that I'm not going to review. So I have some beers I'll do stuff like that. But as far as some of the favorites out there, there's some that I have that are local favorites. There's some that I have from Belgium, like a lot of stuff Duvel does, and Golden Drac, and I drink a lot of their beers and stuff. I just did like a raspberry quad last Thursday night on our show from over there from I'm going to say it was from Castle Brewery, and just a great beer. It was like when you get those, you're getting like 25.8 like Magnum bottles or whatever. And I knocked that back with no problem on the show, and then I'll have that with some other stuff. But you got to know your tolerance level. But there's so many different flavors out there. It's like somebody says they don't like beer, and it's like, what beer don't you like? Because there's so many different beers. I can pretty much buy beers for anybody. Buy something up like this is a beer, and it's like it's just a different type. We had Shannon on Thursday. The beer that she did was a white cream type beer. You would have looked at it and think she was drinking milk or whatever. and it was a beer that was like a 3.5% type beer. It's just all many different things that are being opened up there now.
Well,
like
you were
the fire-
talking about whiskey being aged in beer barrels.
Yeah.
And we have a like this one from like Story Time. Is that Christmas Obtanium? It
Yeah.
was I'm trying to get it to focus.
There it
There it
is.
goes.
Yep.
There it goes.
Yeah, that light whiskey. It's finished in
That's a nice label.
KBBS barrels, which is a bourbon stout. But
At
man, the
126
cocoa
proof.
notes, the chocolate notes on that are just phenomenal.
Because they're adding that malt to the whiskey now when they're doing that as well. So
Yeah.
But I mean, you
All right,
look at the
guys.
way whiskeys are made. A lot of times it's made like beers.
Cheers,
It's
Chatty.
into the process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Cheers,
yeah,
brother.
yeah. Beers are crazy. I mean, was it Hofer Chauffeur? It's like 3.5%. That's so good. Or you can go way up to an Imperial Stout at like 13%. They're all good. You just gotta find what's in your wheelhouse and roll with it. Yeah.
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 All right.
Yeah. I like to
That's
get.
it.
Oh, you're out. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm out. Yeah, I gotta go.
Cheers,
to the bathroom,
brother.
Go to bed. I'll see you guys soon.
All right. See you then.
Night.
All right.
Yeah, I like to try snake bite at some point. That's one that I do want to try. That's 67.5% ABV.
Damn.
By Brewdog. It's like the biggest beer. Although technically people argue if it's still a beer at that point, but yeah.
Well, you said 67?
Wow.
Good God.
Yeah. You're supposed to take it like in 1 ounce increments and stuff. So I'm like, don't tell me how to drink my beer. I'll let you know how I'm gonna take it.
You gotta sip this beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the Sam Adams Utopia is like 27%. That's the same thing.
I mean, the lowest bourbon is 40%. So 67. I mean, you're talking about 100 and something. I mean, you're talking about 130 something proof.
Yeah.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, but you can only get it in Europe now. So you can only get like
They won't give us. They won't give it to us crazy Americans. We'll drink it.
You know, what crazy
Right.
I found out about beer travel is that you can actually check your bags with beer on a plane for as much as you want, as long as it's under 25% ABV. So instead of shipping it, you could actually have it right there on the airplane with you. And if they're already giving you a free bag, it saves you free. It was something I found out when I went to Dallas last time, and it was like, I never knew that. Like, you could just do that, like, you know, which is pretty cool. Because whenever I go to town traveling, first things I look for are the beer stores, so I can look to bring stuff.
Yeah.
And now if it's whiskey or anything over that, you have to, you know, send it back differently, or, you know, they won't let you bring it to the airport or your carry-on or anything, I don't think.
Oh no! I mean, I bought so much liquor traveling overseas that was duty free.
Well, duty free for overseas, I guess. Yeah.
But they would say, "Hey, give us your address. We'll ship it to you." And man, I would get back, and a week later, I would have these boxes coming in, you know, with all this alcohol. But hell, I got it for like fraction of the price.
Oh yeah, well, you know, they're not
All
screwing
right.
like we are here.
Well, boys, I'm gonna drop off for a little bit. So
All right. Well,
y'all,
Good night, Panda.
It was
Stay
nice
out of
meeting you
trouble.
officially on here. I've seen you on here, so it was nice to talk to you.
nice to meet you, Rajay.
And by the way, I
Yeah.
had my share of Alabama Slammers back in the day too. So.
It's some good stuff. That was my drink back in the day. So,
Yeah.
but
Me and Janice Joplin, we love Southern Comfort.
all right. Well, I'm gonna throw this link out one more time, just in case.
Good night.
Just in case, but I'm not going to be up here much longer. So if you want to jump on it, you better jump on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump off too because I get some rest. I'm East Coast. Well, you're East Coast too, aren't you? So you're
Yeah, I
with me.
am.
Like,
Man, I'm a glutton for punishment, man.
Yeah, really. get up and do some stuff in the morning. So
Hey, Rod J, man, we hadn't hung out in a while. It was good to have you up here.
yeah,
Glad you joined.
Glad to meet you, Roger.
You too, Joe. I'm glad everything's going good. So,
did you guys have a good Christmas? What'd you guys do? Did you guys spend it with family? What'd you guys do?
we didn't really do too much. We're actually in the process of moving, so we're going to be moving to Baltimore at the end of next month.
Okay.
So we didn't really do anything. We kind of went out and had a fancy dinner at Morton's tonight. That was kind of our Christmas gift. Just kind of going out there and doing that instead of buying gifts for each other. And most of the other stuff, we're putting the money into packing and getting movers and selling a house and all that kind of stuff. So, but that'll be cool. I'll be going back to the East Coast, which would be nice.
Yeah, we kind of just had a Christmas breakfast, spent time and ate, and then that was pretty much the day. Other than that, and then jumping on stream, and then coming on here. Spending time with the second family.
Yeah, there you go.
What he just said. That's what we.
As I get older, I feel like there's less that I actually need, and it's just like hanging out is just fine for me for the most part. It's kind of like we don't have any kids we have to worry about, so it's like whenever we want stuff, we just get stuff anyway. So it's kind of like we don't have to wait to do anything or try to set up for any type of end of the year type thing. So we send stuff out to our family, and then we just kind of chill, pretty much low key.
Yeah, same. I sent monetary gifts to like my kids and stuff that live in different areas and stuff like that. But other than that, saying our greetings and then having breakfast. But other than that, just hanging out. Just
y'all know what monkey bread is?
Monkey bread? Yeah.
Monkey bread.
Yeah, it's popular here in this area.
Oh yeah,
I've heard of it.
Biscuits and the cinnamon and the sugar.
Yeah. It's like you break it apart. There's different pieces, and it's like a cinnamon roll, but you break it
in a bunt pan, and all the butter and stuff melts down, and it gets crust on the outside. Yeah, that's what we
sounds
had.
good right now.
Yeah, we had that this morning.
Otherwise called diabetes and tinfoil.
Yeah, that's right. That's it. But you counteract it with the bacon because it's salty.
Oh, you counteract it with the bacon?
Yeah.
You clog your arteries first, then you get the sugar high.
Yeah, I made a big breakfast this morning, so I was like, made breakfast, and we just went to dinner, didn't even eat lunch because we were already stuffed. So
break apart bread. That's what Vanessa called it.
Yeah. Vanessa makes some great stuff. If you're on Instagram.
I know.
You see her doing stuff. Yeah. She's got everything going on in her house.
Hey, I'll tell you what, Vanessa, you make the food, I'll bring the bourbon, and Roger will bring the beer, and we'll just all meet up.
Yeah. You got the horseradish Bloody Marys going, and the duck eggnog, and all kinds of stuff. So
I'll even bring some dragon's milk with me, like a 12-pack.
Then you're in. You're in.
Yeah, I mean, I know what gets to Vanessa Kitty's heart.
2 beers, dragon's milk and Guinness for an extra stout.
Yeah.
But the cool thing is, moving to Baltimore, you got the Guinness hat on. I'll be there pretty much 15 minutes from the American Brewery. So you'll be seeing some videos from out of Guinness when I'm there for sure.
Oh, that's cool. Nice.
Yeah. Man, this is my damn yard mowing raggedy hat.
Best looking raggedy hat out there, probably. All right, guys, I'm gonna jump off too, so I can get some rest.
All right.
Here. But thanks
for
having me on, brother, and hopefully catch up with you soon. And Merry Christmas! And glad you guys had a good one.
Merry Christmas, man.
Yeah, I'll be watching. I got you, Joe. So I'm gonna be watching some of your whiskey stuff. I need to get my whiskey game up more.
Don't get too bored on that one, though.
Well, I'm in Kentucky. I've been in Kentucky for the longest time, which is the bourbon state, and I never really got into bourbons as much. I mean, I drink bourbons. We have distilleries around us, but the education part, I never got into it. Like we'll be out and we'll have a Woodford or Makers or something or whatever we're having because we have all the distilleries around us. But it's just getting those fine details. The bounty.
Yeah, there's so many different kinds out there, man. It's hard to keep up. There's so many. But for the most part, a lot of the actual makers of the whiskey is kind of what you're looking at. You know, some of the people that have been around for a while. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, they all still try to hype it every time.
Yeah. It's
definitely. Like I just wrote a novel, and here's the back cover. Oh, dark and sensual, and
you're gonna love me.
That's just with the interns that have to write that, right? So
yeah, kind of weeding through because I was talking about that on my channel a little while ago. It's just like, man, how do you weed through all the ones that are the same from the same distillery that are just different brands? You know?
Yeah,
it's tough.
Yeah, you know what I'm excited about though is I mean, I get excited about the different notes and stuff you get from same MGP juice, same mash bill, same everything, but they're doing this and they're blending differently and they're doing it. I mean, that's some good stuff coming out of there.
Yeah, that's the thing is when somebody else gets a hold of it, you're excited about what they're going to do with it, you know?
Yeah. All right, guys, I'm pushing off.
Have a good night, Rob.
Y'all have a good one.
Cheers, brother. Merry Christmas.
You too, man.
Merry Christmas. Talk to you guys soon.
Yep.
All right. Cheers, everybody.
All right. Cheers.
Still here.
We're all waiting on Rod. We're all waiting on Rod to disappear. We're like, what the heck? Rod's
we were gonna let you bow out, man. All right. Goth chick, you gonna come up or not? I've been waiting on her to come up here. Let's see. So what's the best bourbon you've had lately?
That was tough. I've been drinking so many different ones today. I don't think whatever I drank today came forward. And I drank E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof.
Mm-hmm.
I had an Old Elk, which was really good, but it wasn't something that's standing in the forefront.
Right.
I think, man, it's hard, you know, and I think that one of the ones that is in the forefront is one that people hate to love or hate to hate.
Yeah.
Because of the, you know, so far, I'm not saying that's the best one. I still got to go through the different ones, revisit, and all that other stuff.
Well, you fucked up the Pappy earlier with the Fireball, so
definitely did that. I shouldn't have done that. I feel ashamed right now.
The one I had earlier was the Bell Mead Cask Strength.
Yeah.
That was a 2006, and I drank it very slowly.
Yeah.
You know, but no, that was pretty damn good. Johnny Bravo bourbon. Wait, what is it?
Dry rub.
Is it dry rub for brisket? Yeah. Well, bourbon's kind of wet, so you have to get the essence of it for a dry.
So it'll be a wet rub.
All right, so Goth chick's she's getting her computer. She's gonna jump up here.
Nice.
I call her Bubbles. She doesn't even know that yet.
Another one that I haven't tried, I got to still do a review on, is this one right here. Probably another one that people probably have the reservations about, because it's Kentucky. I have the rye. Both of these I haven't opened,
Mhm.
and I'm going to compare the two and see how that works out. But
Yeah, don't do that tonight. We've had enough tonight. You want to give it a fair review.
yeah. If I taste it now, I'll like that. The bottle I just showed, the rye, I had it backwards, so I probably wouldn't give it a fair review. Trying them both right now.
No,
But,
no, not tonight. Yeah, I mean, hell, you mixed Fireball with Pappy earlier. We don't trust your opinion right now. And I don't care if it was a 15. I mean, you mixed it. You
know? Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a Total Wine where you're at, Jody?
We do, but they don't sell alcohol because we're in an ABC state. You know,
okay.
Yeah.
So they deal mostly in beer and
wine.
Beer and wine. Okay.
Yep. And you can get a couple of little mixer things, but they have to be below a certain % alcohol.
Yeah.
Everything else is ABC store, state ran. Uh-oh, I can't hear you.
Sorry about that. I was just letting somebody know that I can hear them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw your mouth moving. I thought you were, But no. Yeah, I mean, we have the ABC stores, but I'm in good with a couple of, I have what I call my honey hole here.
Yeah.
And the chair of the ABC for like a 3-store county is like a Bourbon Head. So I go there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I have to drive like 35 minutes one way, but whatever. I'll do that. But that's how I stacked all this shit up behind me. It was, driving and I'll go to Kentucky and I'll go to Georgia and I'll go to Tennessee and I'll go to my honey hole and I'll, keep collecting.
I stopped going to my honey hole when they showed me the price that they're charging for a Koya.
I didn't see her. Lissy Ann, how's it going?
What's up, Lissy Ann?
Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. I tell you what, I started calling Lissy Ann Bubbles.
Bubbles.
Yes, because she had like this static photo as her, like when she would go away on there, and it was like boom, and I was like, woo, Bubbles.
Okay.
All right. That's Bubbles right there.
Bubbles.
2 big bubbles.
2, yes. Yes, indeedy.
Right. So what were you saying, Joe?
All I have in my head right now is Bubbles.
Yep, Bubbles. Yep.
Let me see. Stores. No, the only stores we have here, like one of my favorite stores I like to go to that doesn't go overboard on prices when something new comes out.
Right.
All of a sudden, Coy Heel hits the market and they go crazy with that price, charging $999.99 for a $50 whiskey. And I'm like,
yeah,
come on, man.
Yeah.
So I kind of had to just, I'm not saying that I won't shop there because, like I'm not mentioning their names, but at the same time, it's just like, I'm trying to tell them that that's just not the way you do business, especially with people who trust you as a store, as somebody, who sells to people. I'm trying to educate them more than anything else. That's not just because you see something.
Oh, there's the Bubbles.
There's Bubbles.
That's me.
Just because you see something on the market that's posted on maybe Caskers or something like that at a crazy price doesn't mean you got to charge that price.
No,
You got to be reasonable about what you charge for that stuff.
yeah,
you know?
that's one. There's good and bad here in North Carolina. The ABC store, they cannot charge more than MSRP.
Yeah.
So when they get a shipment of Pappy, they raffle it.
Yeah.
And if you win the raffle, it's $168.
Yeah.
Or whatever. You know, I think for the 23 year, it's like $220 or something, but that's what you pay. And if you win the raffle, you go get it, you pay the price, and you go home with it.
Yeah.
You know, but they break the seal before you leave the store.
Oh, wow. You know, I wouldn't be mad at you because I miss. Are you looking for Coy Hill?
I'm not.
Do you want Coy Hill?
I don't give a
No.
shit.
Okay.
My
Well, I
channel-
stopped at a store because I wanted Coy Hill.
Yeah. Okay.
The store, when I got there, said they just. I even saw the guy who bought the last one and walked out. They only got 4.
Mm,
They were selling at MSRP, which was cool.
right.
So the guy walked out with it. Cool. But I got in there. I asked the guy, I said, hey, you know, do you guys have it? He goes, we just sold our last one. Sorry. Fine. But then he went on telling me about how the guy was bragging about how he was going to sell it for $800 on secondary market. And to me, if somebody tells you
Yeah.
that they're going to
Then
commit
don't
a
sell it.
crime, you don't sell it to them.
You're right.
If he said, I'm buying this and I'm going to sell it to a kid that's standing outside, whatever it is, doesn't have to be Coy Hill. But if he says, I'm buying this alcohol to give to that kid that's standing outside, you don't sell it to him because he's about to commit a crime.
Right.
So how do you sell it to him if he tells you directly, I'm buying this so I can sell it at on secondary market for $800? Because he's not a retailer. He's not somebody who's supposed to be selling alcohol.
And what the fuck are you doing? I mean, at that point, really, $800? I mean, that's my electric bill. You know, I mean, what are you going to every fucking store and you would have to go to 30,000 stores? I mean, whatever. You know, my thing is, and the people I know when I go into the liquor stores to buy it, they know I'm drinking this shit. They know I'm reviewing it, and they give me their card and they're like, "Hey, let me know when you review this and send us a link."
Same, yeah.
And I mean, I went into my honey hole, and of course, you know, COVID and all kind of Omicrons and all kind of shit, and people are flipping, and I walked into my normal store and there was this like skinny beanpole kid that was like 6'2" back there. He looked 19, but I'm sure he was 21 because he's working in a liquor store. But I walk in and he's like, "Hey," and I'm like, "Hey man, you got anything in the back?" He's like, "Everything we have is on the shelf." And I said, "Bullshit." And I said, "That's all right." And I went to look, and about that time Chris came out from the back. And she's the chair of the ABC, and she's like, "Hey, Bourbon, I got something for you." And she comes out walking with 2 bourbons under her arm, you know. And I'm like, "All right, yeah, I'll take that, whatever."
Yeah.
He's like, "Let me know if you need the keys," because you know behind the glass is the keys. And I found some stuff, you know. I said, "But the rest of it, I'm gonna get off your shelf, you know, and all that." And I walk up there. And the guy, he looks at me and he goes, "Hey, I didn't know." I said, "Hey, but now you do." You know. You know.
Yeah.
Because I spend $300-400 every time I walk in that damn store.
Yeah. And some of them recognize it, but it sucks when the others who work there really like either they're new or they don't see you as much because you come in at a certain time.
Right.
You know, I have that same problem. Like one guy wouldn't let me hold a bottle. he's like, "Oh, I can't let you hold the bottle." I'm like, "What are you talking about? I just want to look at it, and before I buy it, can I look at it before I buy it?" He's
I
like,
had to read the fucking label. Yeah.
"Yeah, can I read the label? Can I see what it's about?" And it was this one right here, the rabbit hole. And,
Really?
yeah, and he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, that's just our store policy." And I'm like, "What?" I go, "What are you talking about? Call your manager." And then like the manager came out and she goes, "Oh no, you can let him see it." And it's like,
Yeah.
it's
What
like,
the
why you
hell?
gotta
Are
go
you
that
talking
far? Because she knew who I was. But it's like, if somebody wants to look at the bottle to read the label to see whether or not it's worth it to buy it,
about? Right.
you know, why even go that far to where you have to call the manager and stuff?
I know. My thing with Rabbit Hole.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good. It's good. It's a good thing. They distill at a lower proof.
Yeah.
And they barrel at a lower proof, and they don't they don't cut it down.
Okay.
You know, with the proofs. Yeah. So the proof you get, let's say you get 116 proof Rabbit Hole. They probably distilled it at 114, and maybe they put a little water in it to cut it down. But you're getting almost, and they don't call it barrel proof because, you know.
Because it is what it is.
But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, man, I have really, really have to mute myself so I don't fire hose, but I'll be right back, man.
All right.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good.
How's are you have anything tonight? How was your Christmas?
It was fun. It was good. I have kids, and the kids had a wonderful Christmas, so that's always a good thing. So yes.
Yeah, Christmas is for them anyways. It's not really for adults.
I'm just glad the holidays are over.
Yeah, the adult holiday is coming up, so New Year's is.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I think that's
the best time.
That's the one where everybody celebrates, goes out, takes the wife out. Me and my wife will probably be going out and having dinner and stuff like that. So you and your significant other probably be going out and partying and getting the babysitter and all that. That's the time for us.
Right.
Are you having any drinks at all?
I don't drink.
Oh no.
Okay. Oh, that's okay. I support everybody that does. That's why I'm on his channel. And hey, I just laugh because you guys get really drunk. I'm like, this is too funny to watch, but I love it. I love all of you, and I adore it. So hey, I just support channels.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't. For myself. More of this is more of a documentary of, I don't want to say life because, of course, alcohol ain't life, but just being able to talk to my kids. I had one of my first streams was with my son, and we did the Pocky Challenge, and you know what the Pocky Challenge is?
No, I don't think so. No.
The Pocky One Chip Challenge is this thing right here.
Oh, yes. Yes, I've seen them everywhere. Yes. Groovy did it. Yeah. Everybody has done it.
And that's one of those things that we did on my first video. And me and my son did it. And oh my God, that's some crazy stuff. Trying to make content, At first it wasn't about content, because I was like, okay, well, I wasn't going to just do it just to do it. I wanted it to be where family can see it and that we did it and it was proof and all that other stuff. And so we did it. We ate it. I don't want to say sacrifice. We went through the punishment of that chip for a little bit. And then once we were done, I started doing a couple of videos. I wanted to get some of my other kids on the videos to make sure that I document some of life, some of us on video. And then it was like, man, I don't know what else to document other than being able to, with family and stuff like that. And then a friend of mine suggested whiskey because I had a whiskey collection. And so I started my whole thing. I was like, all right, well, I guess I'll give it a shot. I didn't really know much about the whiskey community. And I started like going on like different channels and stuff, discovering different channels like Jody's channel, different channels out there. And it was just a whole community of people that kind of like jump around to different channels, hang out sometimes, talk to different people, and just it's just so fun, So that started off everything. Just eating that one chip started that, because I was like, had no clue of what I was going to do. And then all of a sudden, eating that one chip, I just decided, I was going to, I'll try something else. And then finally, like I said, the whiskey was one of the things that I had, and one of the things I liked, one of the things that I appreciated. Something like Jody here appreciates whiskey, the different flavors and stuff like that. That's why he was trying to talk me out of mixing Fireball. And
don't do that.
Don't do it. And I was like, damn it, I already did it.
You know what? But since he did it, now we know.
It's bad. It's not good at all.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't. No.
Yeah.
I don't drink, and I know that's a no right there too.
Listen.
Yes, honey.
We see the bubble picture, but can you come back up?
Kinda. I look horrible. Hold on.
What?
There you go.
No, it's
I'm in my pajamas, and okay, there you go.
But it's so cute.
Oh, thank you.
It's so cute. And look, Teresa's gonna be here to support you.
Teresa.
Hey, she's at work.
That's right.
Chilling at work. Looks empty over there. What's going on over there?
It's like fucking Christmas.
Oh yeah, my bad. Getting ready for tomorrow, because tomorrow is gonna be like, hey, I want to return my stuff.
Shit, I work overnight, so I don't have to deal with that bullshit.
Out of the cutest people on YouTube, is Teresa not one of the cutest you've seen?
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is.
Is.
No, I'm just me.
She cute.
She is.
I'm just me.
Yeah, and then when you tell her she's cute and she gets that little smile, like she's trying not to smile, and she goes, "It doesn't see." That's even cuter. So yeah.
I'm just me, man. I'm just me, Jody. I'm just me.
I know.
I hope they're paying you double time over there at Walmart.
No what?
They paying you double time? No. What the heck?
No.
Very lazy.
If you don't get 40, you don't get double.
No.
On a holiday, that's crazy.
Where is it?
Oh man, that's them old people cards.
No, that's those lazy people cards.
Oh yeah. That's them wide people cards.
So you work at Walmart, huh?
But y'all have them like motorized scooters, and anybody that legit needs one, they already have it. They have like the contraption on the back of the van and shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, the only people that use them going in Walmart are the people
the lazy people that don't want to work.
They don't want to walk around. Yeah.
Better be careful, because Lazy Nate uses that at Disneyland.
I want to get my hot pockets, and I don't want to have to fucking break a sweat. That's what that is.
What bitchy loco? That's what I call Nate. Pinchy loco.
I used one of those carts when I was praying with my first set of twins. It helped.
First set
I
of
was
twins.
big.
The first set of twins.
I have 2 sets.
Wow.
We got Quadro Mom over here.
11 months
I didn't know that
apart.
was possible to have 2 sets of twins.
Hey,
11 months apart.
11 months apart. Man.
Wow.
There
Right
was,
now,
Beware.
2 11-year-olds and 2 10-year-olds.
yeah, I won't even finish that sentence. Man.
Yeah, I'll say it for you. Watch some TV, woman. Watch some TV.
Oh,
No,
I can't.
I
I can't.
That
No,
wasn't
no.
my sentence. I was going to say there was a lot of fucking going on. But hey.
I also have gonna be a 21-year-old, an 18-year-old, and a 16-year-old.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Jody, you could
wait,
love
you look like you're like 32, maybe.
Older.
Whoa.
Yeah. See, but hey, I shot low, Sheriff. I said she looks 32. I'm gonna stick to it. That's my final answer. 32.
Okay, we'll keep it that way. I
All
like
right.
that age better.
All right.
And they're calling us back.
What was that? I have a bad hip. Sometimes it's okay. Sometimes. Oh yeah, no. I ain't.
You know, if you
I'm,
need
I'm
it, you
just
need
saying.
it. There's nothing wrong with that.
If you get on the scooter at Walmart and half of you ain't hanging off this side and the other half of you ain't hanging off the other side, I don't judge.
Teresa knows exactly what he's talking about. He saw
Yep.
that all the time at Walmart. You would be surprised what you see at Walmart.
Mm-hmm. That's the truth.
It
Yeah.
is. It is. I witnessed. Oh Lord. They need Jesus badly.
Yeah. No, we got up one morning. It was Christmas morning. This was years ago. And my wife like, I forgot this or that from the store. And the only store open, guess what? Walmart.
Walmart.
And I go
Not no
in
more.
and I try to buy like pumpkin, whatever, pie filling, whatever. And I get my 2 little things and I go up there and there's people with like 6 carts, in like an express lane. And I'm like, that was before they had self-checkout. And finally I called the little guy over because you always know who the manager of a Walmart is. Why the hell do these people wear a tie with a short sleeve shirt? I mean, that is a telltale sign of I am a manager of either a convenience store or a Walmart. Just get a shirt with like cuffs on it. Why you got to wear a short sleeve shirt? And I'm like, are you the manager? He said, no, I'm the assistant manager. And I said, and the other guy dressed exactly the same in a short sleeve shirt and a dark tie. He said, I'm the manager. And I said, well, here, shove this up your ass because, I ain't waiting behind all this shit in the, express lane. And y'all are letting it. I said, this happens because you allow it to happen. And I left and I went home and I was like, guess what? We're not having pumpkin pie. Whatever. But
Yeah, it's like what? It goes from store manager to co-manager to assistant manager to
whatever, manager. They all wear a short sleeve shirt with a tie. And anybody who wears a short sleeve shirt with a tie on.
too many Chiefs not enough Indians.
Damn. Come on.
Yeah.
Button your cuffs.
That's
Button
too
your cuffs.
funny. That's too funny.
And I'm just going to tell anybody who's watching, there's 9 people watching, never wear a short sleeve shirt with a tie. If you're going to put a tie on, if you are going to put a tie on, button your cuffs. Button your cuffs, baby. You will look like $1 million. Never, ever put a short sleeve shirt with that tie.
Okay, well, I gotta get back to work, people.
All right.
Much love. Mwah. Bye.
Mwah. Love you.
Love you, love you.
All right.
Have a great.
Bye, Teresa. Get upstairs, girl.
I mean, the only thing worse is selling, I don't know, coffee drinks out of your trunk or something. You know, just, you know, wear a short sleeve shirt with a tie. Yeah. I mean, either wear a tie or don't. And if you're gonna rock it, get some sleeves.
Exactly, because you look stupid.
Otherwise, just don't wear a tie.
Right.
Because I wear short sleeves, button-up shirts all the time, but I just don't put a tie with it. I mean, that just screams Walmart manager all over it, or assistant manager, or whatever. I don't know. And do they make them wear that shit? Because that's what I always wondered. Do they? Is that like oh, you have to wear this. Here's your uniform. We're going to give you 7 short sleeve white button up shirts, and you have to wear this tie every day, because it's like almost all of them have it.
Yeah.
You know, I'd be like, no, bruh.
No.
And it's so fine if you don't wear a tie. I mean, like I said, I do the short sleeve, but I'm not putting a tie with a short sleeve shirt. Nope.
Lazy Nate says, Mayberry, it's time for middle-aged man with a dream of a certain car. Restrictions need to show these automotive 20-year-olds how it's done.
Okay, so wait. Let's dissect this.
Maybe I read it wrong.
Maybe I read it wrong.
A middle-aged man with a dream of a certain car.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, with restrictions, it could be anything. Needs to show these automotive 20-year-olds how it's done. Okay, so what that means is you need to buy a 68 Mustang, rebuild it, chrome the whole motherfricker, and put like the dual pipes on the back, like with the puka. And then just don't floor it too fast off the start, because it'll flood, because back then they had carburetors. And
Yeah.
you don't
Yes.
you don't want to flood your shit. You know, they got fuel injection nowadays. You gotta ease into it, and then boom. Once you get past 2,000, floor that sucker. It is going
What's
nowhere.
the fastest you've driven, Jody, on the street, on the freeway or highway or anywhere?
Well, I used to ride sport bikes.
Okay.
So I had a GSXR 1100, and I topped 212.
Oh snap! On a bike?
And, yeah, we were on what we called a camp road, and what
Yeah.
it was the main highway was over here, and there was like this real built up railroad track, and on the
Yeah.
other side was a closed camp road, and it used to be like Army Corps of Engineer, type maintenance, and they closed it, so they put this chain up with a padlock on it, but we could ride around it on our bikes.
Yeah.
And then we were on a paved road,
Okay.
and we got out there, and it was like a 2-mile straight stretch, just straight, right along with the railroad track. And then it went into the park, the old park, And I'm talking about shit where you go back there and Satan worshipers are like busting shit apart, you know. But we had this straight stretch. And I was on a GSXR 1100 and I gunned the frick out of it. And after a mile, I was over 150 and I was just like grinding it. And I'm going down through there and these roads aren't kept up.
Yeah.
Now, for the most part, they're smooth. But I remember seeing my life flash before my eyes because I am just about like 210 or whatever, and I'm just grinding this thing out. And this black spot comes by.
Yeah.
You like flick because it's like that fast. And I feel the bike like move a little.
Wow. Yeah.
And I let off of everything. And of course, you don't grab your brakes because you're going 200 miles per hour.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
And so I'm easing down the
road.
And then I get down below 70 miles per hour and I, raise it up, come to a stop, whatever. And I went about 214, 215, somewhere along in there. But I hit a pothole.
Oh, no.
Road.
Oh,
And
no,
that's
no.
when my bike, kind of did this, but I was going so fast, I kind of jumped the pothole,
Okay.
But it scared me so bad. I pinched a hole in my seat with my ass, but not really, but man, it was very scary. And after that, I was like, nope, not gonna top this bike. But no, that was the fastest I've ever gone. Now I've been in a Mustang before with someone. He owned back in the day in the 80s. There was a truck called Blue Thunder.
Yeah.
That would go to all the auto shows. Well, that guy was a friend of mine. He owned Blue Thunder. He created Blue Thunder, the big blue truck with the hydraulics and the jet engine in the back and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a friend of mine, and he got me into sport bikes and everything. And we had he had this Mustang that would fly, but he bought it. I went with him, and he bought a Pinto. A 66 Pinto or whatever.
Yeah.
And we put a 450 big block in it, and we had to weld shielding on the inside because we had to cut the insides out. And we were trying to make it fit over the axle and all that. And the first time we took that thing out, the torque was so harsh on it. Like we took off and it warped the frame of the car.
Wow.
And so when we stopped, because we were rocking back and forth so hard, our heads were like banging around, and we finally stopped, and one of the front wheels was like this high off the ground because it warped the frame so bad.
Yeah.
But no, I've done some crazy shit.
Wow.
Now, I don't even know how fast we went, then.
I had a Lazy Nate. I had a ZL1. The only problem with the ZL1s is that they do have a what do you call those, limiters?
Yeah.
On it. So I only took that to about 180, but I did trade that in for a Hellcat, the Dodge Hellcat, and I took that one to 196. And I definitely would not recommend anybody driving a Hellcat at 196 stock, because those wheels and those how it's designed, it's supposed to be designed to go fast, but it's definitely not. They definitely don't give it to you ready to go at 196.
No.
You got to get the right tires and everything else to get that speed. And I wouldn't recommend anybody doing that. But I've taken a Hellcat to 196. The my ZL1 that I had before, I took it to. No, it wasn't. The ZL1 isn't a C8. C8 is the new Corvettes that are out now. Those are Corvettes. A C8 and a ZL1 is two different cars. ZL1 is going to be your Camaro series, your Camaro cars.
Mm-hmm.
The C8 is going to be your Corvettes with the new mid-engines. But ZL1 can't hit. Neither can the C8, by the way, because they do have the rev limiter on those also now. So that they can't reach those high speeds. They're supposed to be able to reach the new C8s. They're supposed to be able to reach like 186, I think, max.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's plenty for me, by the way.
What's that?
That's plenty for me, by the way.
Yeah, I mean that's plenty enough for anybody, really, because that's not even the speed limit. But the new C8s are also rev limited to in the 180s, and I think the Hellcats are actually going away. So any Hellcats that are out there are not going to be able to go those speeds because they're actually getting they're actually going away with those cars. So,
yeah, my wife has a Hellcat right now. Nice. It won't go. We bought it to pull a travel trailer.
Okay.
Dodge Durango.
Okay, I have a Durango also.
Yeah, it's torqued down, to pull the heavy weight.
Okay.
But it
I'm
still
a truck
has
lady. I'm a truck lady. I have a GMC truck. It's all
but
right.
It still has a Hellcat, on it, but it won't go that fast. Yeah. Oh, that thing's a growler, though. It'll growl at you.
Yeah, I got rid of my Hellcat. I had to get rid of it. So I have a Dodge truck. The 1500 limited, whatever, and then my wife has the Durango. So
yeah,
we were
I use that Durango to pull a travel trailer, and I'll back it up in here. I guarantee you one thing, though. I appreciate the Hellcat when I'm backing up this steep slope into my driveway, and I'm pushing a 8,000-pound trailer or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah,
and that I don't even feel it. I just
yeah, because all that torque and all that power just equals it out. Yep, and able to handle that stuff.
But people don't understand torque and horsepower. Well, there's horsepower. You can have horsepower for torque, or you can have horsepower for speed. I mean, we may have a 600 horsepower truck, but it will not compete with a 320 horsepower sports car because this thing's geared to push a fucking oak tree over.
Yeah. It's geared for that.
Yeah, it's not geared to outrun your 320 horsepower car,
Yeah.
But I guarantee I'll back up against the office building and I can make everybody in there panic,
See, I like big cars. I don't like. I'm always in the trucks or a Jeep. I had a Jeep at one point. Then I had a station wagon, and I just like trucks better. Love my truck.
What? Listen.
Yes, honey.
I see that. I see that about you.
Yes.
I do.
I'm like a country girl.
Ford F-250.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, even a 350 with the dualies on the back, you pulling some goats around in that trailer back there.
Oh, I wish. That'd be good times right there. Yes.
That would be. Take that bull to the slaughter, cut up some ribeyes. Hell yeah. I'm on it. I'm on it with you.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, Lissy Ann, good old country girl. Here she is.
Yep.
Big bubbles. And she's right here for you. Come on, guys. Double click another comment. Oh, yeah. Whatever. Yeah, okay. But 05 Silverado. Silverado's good. All
Silverado.
right. Yeah, I still had a comment up. Somebody was letting me know. You know, I leave comments up. Sometimes
Yeah, I have a problem with that too. Sometimes.
Yeah. But how many cows could you pull with a C8 Corvette? None.
None.
Zero.
And you could only fit 2 people in there.
That's right. And even if you went to the store and bought a ribeye steak, where the fuck you gonna put it in your lap? I mean, I'm just saying.
I love moose. That's right.
Moose gal. All right.
Merry Christmas.
No, I'm a country boy. I grew up in the South. I grew up hunting and fishing and all that stuff. And yeah, we're actually going tomorrow. My oldest at home said, if you'll take me to Lowe's tomorrow, because trying to get into wood carving. Hey,
Okay.
I want to buy some more wood carving stuff, you know, and everything. And if you'll take me, then we'll go to this butcher and I'll buy ribeyes if you'll cook them. And I'm like, well, fuck yeah, I'll cook them. You know, I mean, you didn't even have to ask. I mean, I'll do that anyway. And
Yeah.
I'm kind of hooked right now on what's it called? The Outback Steakhouse steaks.
Yeah.
The seasoning, man.
Those
I
are,
have a
oh, it's so
recipe
good.
for that. Oh my God.
Do
I
they
have a
only
recipe
sell that at
for it.
Outback?
What's that?
They only sell that at Outback, or is there?
No. I mean, I got a knockoff recipe online. I've been tweaking it, trying to find the right one. And I finally found it.
Yeah.
And so I made the Outback steaks at home. And, you know, they were like, my son was like, that is fucking awesome. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
you know, we're not like religiousless or anything, you know. You can say fuck,
Right.
whatever. And he's about to be driving. You're gonna cost me $250 a month on insurance, so fucking cuss all you want to, you know, whatever. And but no, I mean, I got the Outback seasoning nailed with the paprika and the, you know, all the things in it and the turmeric and all that.
Yeah.
And I know how to throw it together. Merry Christmas, Moose Gal.
How old is your son?
15, about to be 16.
Oh, bless your heart.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, Moose Gal.
We have a vehicle sitting right here outside this window over here. Because our house, we have this long driveway that comes up, and then we park, and then we have like this area where we park our camper trailer. But we have like, I almost said guest parking, you know, right here outside of this window. And we have 2 spots, and that's taking up one of them, the car that they're going to get. It's a Toyota RAV4. So
Not bad.
not bad. I don't have to go buy it. We already have it. So there it is.
Yeah, my son's about to drive. He got his temps and he loves driving my truck. Oh, he just loves it.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, oh,
And as soon as you get enough money to buy a truck, you can have one.
that's
Well,
what
you
I
know
told me.
My first vehicle, my dad told me, he said, because I was driving at 12. Okay.
Okay.
Because we had farm permits and shit like that. I grew up in Southeast Arkansas. I was driving at like 11 and 12. And I was driving probably, you know, out on the farm, you pull these, back in the day, we had to pull the cotton trailers up.
Yeah.
And the cotton picker, we had to pull it up where it was going to be full, and then it would dump. and we would pull those trailers. And of course, we're not on any highways; we're out on the farmland, and we would pull them around, and then we would unhook and then go hook to an empty and pull it to the next spot they're going to be. And so we're not on any main roads. We would do that shit at like 10 years old because you didn't have to have a license because you never hit a main road. You're only on the farmland. So I knew how to back a freaking tractor trailer up at 10 years old.
That's awesome.
I mean, I could freaking do it all. And so, but we would do that and we would pull the trailers up all day. You're just getting empty, full to empty, full to empty, and just put them wherever the flagger said, put the trailer here, because that was before GPS and all that stuff. Nowadays, it's all automated, you know, but yeah, we would do that. And, I went to get a truck. I was going to buy a vehicle. And my dad said, however much money you can save up for a vehicle, I'll pay for half of it.
Mm-hmm.
And when he said that, I had dreams in my head of getting a like 68 Stingray Corvette or whatever, you know. And what it boiled down to was I eventually had like $350 and he paid the other, and I got a Ford Courier pickup truck. But it was the best damn pickup truck ever, even though it was tiny and it wouldn't pull shit. It was my truck, and it was
exactly.
it was a standard shift, and I loved it. I grew up poor, guys. We grew up poor.
All right, same here.
Same.
Yeah.
These kids these days, they don't know what it's like.
Right?
Man.
Right?
They don't.
They don't.
They don't.
We settled for shit. You know,
We had handy downs. We walked everywhere because at that time we couldn't afford any. Oh, it was rough.
Yep.
But we went through it. We got through it.
Yeah, my family didn't have a car until I owned a car.
You see?
Yeah. But I spend all kind of mad money now on bourbon, but and all that shit for this channel.
Right.
What are you drinking?
Who, me?
No, Joe.
Oh, Joe.
Well,
Joe's
I've seen
drinking-
the bottle. I didn't
He's
know.
drinking expensive shit.
No. Well,
He grew up poor. He's drinking Blue Run.
Right.
Okay. I'm going to grab another Coors Light. I'll be right back.
this
But I'm
is
not muting because, you know.
I have a channel, and I did a battle with somebody, and I sent them this, but I didn't know anything about it. So I was like, man, I gotta taste it. What I sent them, I don't even know what I sent them. So I'm tasting it now. It's not that great, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is one of a lot of people shit on this brand. And I agree with them wholeheartedly on this one so far. I mean, I'm just barely tasting it. But one of them that I have, a different butterfly. This one right here is just like a crazy good flavor that comes from this one. But this is a 13.5 year.
Yep.
In age. This one is not age stated, so I don't even know what it is, but it has a funky flavor to it.
But is it straight bourbon?
No, this one is a rye whiskey, cask strength.
Oh, rye whiskey. Okay. Yeah.
But it is Kentucky, so
Yeah, but they're not regulated on the rye. I mean, you know, because Kentucky Straight has to be at least 2 years, and then 4 if you're not going to release an age, and then blah blah blah. You know,
Are
the
you
rye
guys
is,
in Kentucky?
I am not. I'm in California.
Gotcha.
I'm in North Carolina.
Okay, that's not too far from me.
Where are you?
In Ohio.
Okay. I've been through Ohio a few times. We actually had an office, Cleveland, up there.
Yeah, that's where I'm from. That's where I'm at. Like I'm above
Yeah.
Cleveland.
So, do you know where the AmTrust National General building is in Cleveland?
Yes.
Okay, that's the company I used to work for before Allstate bought us.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, I work for National General,
I like, not bad.
but now I work for Allstate. So.
Okay.
But now there's 8 people watching. I don't normally throw out where I work, so this is rare. But now it's recorded forever. But I don't. I used to say I work for one of the largest insurance companies in the world, but now you know. That's
It's going to
who I
be
work.
Progressive or Allstate or something like that, you know?
Right, something like that. Yeah, it's
Yep.
one of those. Yeah, it's one
So
of
you're
those.
not Jake. We'll just say you're not Jake.
Yeah, whatever. I work for one of those. I work for one.
Jake from State Farm. You're wearing pants.
Yep. Actually, I'm in a kilt. No,
So you're Irish.
no. Well, actually, yeah. No.
I live
No,
right
but-
up on Lake Erie. My side yard is Lake Erie.
Yeah, lake effect snow. Yuck.
We didn't get nothing this year. Nothing
Well,
except
not yet.
wind and rain. That's it.
Not yet. Wait till
Not yet.
February.
Wait till January comes and
Yeah,
then we're gonna
January,
get hit.
February.
Yep. I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, it'll be even harder now because it didn't get to bleed out. You know,
I don't like you right now.
It's gonna hit you all at once.
Don't I like you right now? That smells ridiculous.
That's why I live down here in North Carolina. Even in the North Carolina part, we're still south of Kentucky.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And where we are right now, we're nestled off the Blue Ridge Mountains, and we're
Okay.
far enough from the coast. So even if a Cat 5 hurricane hit the coast, like directly for us, it would dwindle before it got here. And all of the tornado shit got funneled up to Kentucky because the mountains funneled it up. We don't get a lot right here. We're kind of in like this sweet spot.
Nice.
And we just watch chaos happen around us and we're like, oh, that's cool.
Right. That's
Feel
how we are. We
bad.
don't get tornadoes or anything, but down south of Ohio, oh, they get nailed. I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
haha, I don't want a tornado. You keep that shit down there.
Yeah. Yeah, those tornadoes, that's like somebody taking an ink pen and scribbling on your homework paper or something. You know?
Right.
Yeah, I think Kentucky, right? Kentucky got hit pretty
Yep.
bad.
Well, it all went up around the Blue Ridge Mountains and then broke over and hit Kentucky. And the only power loss I had was like a flicker reboot my modem and it was back up again, you know.
Right.
Hell, I did a live 2 hours later. You know.
Nice.
You showed that storm who's boss.
Hell yeah. But I used to live in, I grew up in Southeast Arkansas and then I lived in Texas, after the military, because I was in Japan for 4 years. And I will tell you this about Japan. Nippon no hanashite kudasai. Hai, domo arigatou gozaimasu. They get more snow than people think.
Really?
They get a lot of snow in Japan.
I wouldn't think that though.
Oh my God, we get 3 feet of snow in the winter.
Oh no.
And,
Oh no.
and back then I was running every morning like 10K, you know, which is not 10 miles. It's, you know, but
It's like 3 miles, right?
no,
Or 5K is 3 miles, so that's like 6 miles.
yeah, it's about 6 or 7 miles, somewhere along in there. You know, it's 0.62. So you're running 6.2 miles for 10K, right?
Yeah.
But we would run a 10K every day, but no one measured in anything other than kilometers and meters and shit. So we would run the flight line down to the point and come back, and then we would, go eat whatever.
Yeah.
Eat them out their eggs, and flapjacks or whatever. But no, I did that. But yeah, they would salt the running path,
Mm-hmm.
down and back, and we were just crunching on salt at some point. But man, it would be snow up this high on each side of you, running that path coming back. And of course, not everybody runs at the same pace, so people get ahead and you're turning around coming back and you're running past people. And sometimes it would only be about 3 feet wide, or some places 2 feet wide, and you're like brushing shoulders trying to get past each other.
Where did you were in the military?
Oh yeah, Air Force.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, we were.
You guys ran 6 miles?
Well, we did. We did. I will say, I was on the what they call special teams.
Yeah.
So yeah, we ran every day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh, that's cool. Shoot, I didn't know that, Jody. Damn.
And yeah, we did a lot of running and not a lot of thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all you're doing when you're running 3 plus 5, 4 plus 5 plus 6 miles. All you're doing is thinking about, damn.
You're thinking
what
about
am I doing?
right in front of you, and you're breathing and not inhaling too deep because you want to get enough oxygen, but then it's so fucking cold out and you're trying to breathe just like slow in, slow out.
Yeah.
And, in the summer, I would breathe in every 3 strides. I was taking a full breath and going out. And in the winter, it's about every maybe 8, 9, 10 strides. You're trying to do it slower because, it's warming on the way to your lungs.
Yeah.
You don't want to suck it in fast when it's but you just breathe heavy, deep, slow, and then let it out really slow. And then pull it in really slow. I mean, yeah. I know how that works.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember my 2-year-old that does not want to sleep, and all they did is want to play. I remember those days. Mayberry said his 2-year-old, or I'm sorry, yeah, 2-year-old is still up.
Yeah.
I remember those days.
Probably enjoying their gifts and their presents from grandparents and parents.
Oh, yeah. They don't like to sleep at that age.
Yeah, no.
You know what got me, though? Growing up, let me ask y'all this. On Christmas morning, what time did you fucking wake up?
7 a.m.
Shit, I would have been up at I could barely sleep till 5 o'clock. I mean, I grew up we didn't get shit. I didn't get nothing until birthday or Christmas, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I was excited as frick. And then I have kids and they get everything they want anytime.
All through the year, they get everything they want.
Whatever.
Pretty much, yes. They don't.
And I would go try to wake them up at 5:30, 6 o'clock, and I'm like, "Hey guys, it's Christmas morning." And they're like, "Yeah, what the fuck ever," This morning, though, I embraced it. My wife woke me up, and she's like, "It was 9 a.m." She woke me up. She's like, "I'm up. I need you to go wake up the kids." And I'm like, "All right, whatever," I went upstairs, I brushed my teeth, I got ready, and then I went in there and I was like, "Hey, it's fucking Christmas, come on." Yeah. It was like 9:30 in the morning.
Oh, it was 8:30 here. Kids were like, "Mom, Santa came. Mom." I'm like, "Okay, I'm waking up. I'm getting up. Hold on." Oh, I had a heck of a start. Oh, you have a baby. 5-month-old.
Wow, 5 months.
Whoa, wait a minute. 5 months, 2, 10, and 17. Whoa.
Honey, you got babies. How sweet is that?
Yeah, but how fucked up is that? That you put yourself through that much trauma. I mean, 5 months. Think about this. 5 months. Okay. That you're changing diapers and shit, right?
I've done it.
And at 2, you're
Terrible
trying to
twos.
get them to learn pull-ups and shit.
Oh, yes.
And then at 10, they don't care that you're alive. And at 17, they're talking back to you.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
that is a dichotomy of bullshit right there.
See, I do have two 10-year-olds. I do have a 17-year-old in August, and then I have an 18-year-old. Going to be 21 in February. So, and then I have two 11-year-olds. Yeah, did I say that right?
Damn.
Yeah.
Man, you got a whole bunch of frickers in your house.
I'm on the last one. My son just turned 18. He's in his last year of high school.
Yes, mine is 2.
Oh, and he knows way more than you've ever learned in your life already in his own mind or their own mind. I don't know if it's.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hi, Lone Star.
Chad's in the chat.
What's
Go
up,
Cowboys? Tomorrow is going to be a good game, or today's going to be a good game. What time?
No, today. It's today. It's
Oh, the
almost
10-year-old is
3.
not his. Okay.
So, but still, the 10-year-old's like, I don't give a shit, right? I mean, really, 10-year-olds like, I can take you or leave you. But that 17-year-old knows everything about life and everything. And there's nothing you can say that's going to change their mind. They know more than you do. Fuck you.
Yep.
That's a 17-year-old.
Oh, yeah. I'm going through that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
I
Lazy
did.
Nate, Marine Corps, all the way.
Yep. And they're like, oh, you want to give me advice? Let me give you some advice. Yeah. That's a 17-year-old.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
And my kids are tall. My boys are so tall. They're 6'1", and they tower over me because I'm only 5'1". So they tower over me. And I'm like, all my kids are gonna be taller than me. I'm just like this old lady that lives in a shoe with all these kids and all taller than me. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'd rather be 5'1".
Yeah. But she has bubbles.
Yes. I got bubbles. You got me blushing.
But knowing that
Yeah,
you're only
Chad.
5'1", I mean, it doesn't take big bubbles to look big, you know, at some point. They could be average.
No, they're not.
No,
No.
they're huge, guys. Come on, they're
They're D's.
yeah.
Yeah, Lazy. I'm probably. I'm not. I'm in the air wing, so I took care of air support. So loading weapons and bombs, checking aircraft systems and stuff like that is what I did in the military. So you guys were on the ground pre 9/11. So
Well, thank you for your service, you two. Thank you.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah, Mayberry, that's a good 17-year-old.
Oh, all my kids work. All of them. All the adults.
Good.
Ones. Oh, yeah, they pay their own. My
Cheers,
16
Moose. Moose
my
You
is
know
awesome.
what?
16-year-old
If they're working and they're paying their own way, I'm like, hey, more power to you.
Yep, my 16-year-old works. He works at Mark's, a grocery store, not a grocery store, but like a little store. And he paid his own Christmas. He goes, well, I want a desk and I want a chair. And I said, well, Mom can't afford that. He did it. I'm like, all right, there
Right?
you go.
Merry Christmas to me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, he's so picky. That boy's so damn picky.
I didn't pretend anything, Nate. I knew what my job was to support you all.
Yeah. Well, that
Make
was
sure
our
you guys
job
were
too.
safe.
I mean, y'all don't even know what I did. I did comms. So in Bosnia Herzegovina, we were like pulling satellite links down, and we had intel officers from the Navy working with us, dicks,
Yeah.
and they would tell us where to encrypt and send the information. So we were your eyes and ears over in Bosnia.
Yeah.
That was our team. We
Appreciate you, Chad. Thank you.
were
You didn't have to do that.
sending you some info. Whoa, what was that?
It's my clock.
Oh, okay.
You're
I
good.
thought somebody was
Yeah, I
trying
was
to
like, what's
tell
going
me
on?
something.
Yeah,
It must be
it's my.
hitting midnight.
It's 3 o'clock here.
It's 3 o'clock here.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I feel bad now. I was all getting tired and stuff. I'm like, what's going on over there? It's 3 o'clock in the morning over there. That's what's going on.
It's all good. I'm going to grab one more beer, and then we're going to end this after I drink this one more beer.
Sounds good.
At least I'm going to end this stream. Y'all can do whatever you want to.
What kind of beer? What you got another Coors?
Oh, yeah, it's just Coors Light. It's 3.2%. I mean, it's nothing, you know. I had 4 bourbons before I started this stream, way back there. You know, 5 or 6, 15 to 7. And then I've been drinking Coors Light since then. You have to stay hydrated.
You're right.
You know.
You do.
But my bed's right there. It's a theater seat. This is a whole theater room here. I have a big old screen over here and a projection thing and the whole, deal. And I have theater seats with all of them recline and everything. And I just go sleep in the recliner right over there.
Nice.
That's my life. That's my life.
Yep.
But in defense of everyone else in the house, I have heartburn issues. And I probably am allergic to our dogs. And they all sleep upstairs. So I sleep down here. And yeah. My allergies have been so much better since I've been sleeping. I've been sleeping down here for about 3 months. Man, it's been great.
Nice. I have irritable bowel syndrome.
IBS.
Yeah.
I have that, but I don't know what causes it except for if I eat anything that has like the remote, like hint of a pepper in it, it will screw me up.
Oh.
Yeah, I used to be a pepperhead, and I was trying to build up a tolerance and everything.
That's tough.
That is, you
And-
cannot be everything spicy.
Well,
That guy
no.
could eat anything.
Right.
Yeah.
But I thought, I was playing into all the hype and I thought, oh yeah, I just gotta be tough. I gotta be, and I was a military guy. I was like, yeah, fuck it. I can take whatever. And I was like, wow, that's a lot of blood. And so I go to the doctor and they're like, yeah, guess what? You're allergic to peppers.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so what I do now is I avoid anything like even jalapeno. I can't even do jalapeno. But I can eat all the wasabi you can stand. So now I guarantee you I can outdo you on wasabi because it's like it doesn't. I'm not allergic to it.
Right.
And the heat, like I can eat so much wasabi, you feel like your teeth are going to fall out. And I can take it all day long.
See, I can't take milk or ice cream either. That messes up my stomach so bad.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
I have a little lactose thing going, but I can take some. Like I can eat a milkshake and then like don't for a month or whatever, but yeah. But a bowl of cereal, might as well. I don't even do it. Unless I have lactate. But unless you want to pull out a second mortgage on your house to buy a gallon of milk, I mean, lactate's expensive.
Yeah.
Yep. And ice cream, especially if you eat peppers and then eat ice cream, because people say, oh, the heat, and eat some ice cream. Dude, you about to foam a toilet.
Yes.
I'm talking about suds in it.
You're right.
Yeah,
You
ice
drinking
cream
the same thing.
It'll make your mouth feel better for the moment. But,
Right.
Most people now they're talking about yogurt. Yogurt. Yeah, that's all right.
Mm-mm. Not even yogurt. Yogurt's disgusting, period.
Yeah, it is. But if it makes that damn heat calm down.
Well, yeah. Ugh.
Man, it's been fun, y'all.
Yes, it has.
It has been fun. Lissy Ann, don't be a stranger. Man, I didn't see you for months.
I always stay down in the chat because I'm shy. So I'm always like, and I got ADD, so I like float everywhere. I can't sit still.
That's all right. We'll keep you interested.
Yes. Yes, you do. Yes.
All right. We'll keep coming up now.
I will. Like I said, I don't have like any like social medias. All I have is a Facebook Messenger. So everybody's asking me, "Oh, why don't you?" And I'm like, I don't have any social medias. I don't deal with that. Just Messenger.
Yeah, but you got Facebook or YouTube. I mean,
that's it.
And we'll bring you up, or you can hang. You can lurk. You can be a lurker.
Well, I'll come up. I have no problem with it. So yeah, it's fine.
Now I go live every Thursday, 6:45 to 9 on the Cloud Stout pre-party.
Sounds good.
And I do a quarterly giveaway. So get your name on the wheel now.
I did already.
Yeah, I know. Goth Chick.
Okay.
Goth Chick is on the wheel.
Okay.
Now, if you come in as Lissy Ann, whatever, I'll still, I know who you are, so I'll combine even if I didn't combine them, I mean, if you have 40 entries as Goth Chick and 40 entries as Lissy Ann, still, either one of them that hits, you're going to be like, oh, it's me.
Now, how do you get, crap, my brain just froze. How do you get, like, I know I got 1 point, but how do you get, like, points, like tickets or whatever?
No. So I do a drawing every quarter, right?
Okay.
Every 3 months. And there's 12 weeks in there, So even if you're so unlucky, you never hit like a put me in for 10 or whatever, you will have the 12 entries to the wheel. Just
okay.
Like there's a 15-minute block. I say type put me in, and I put everybody on the wheel. But I do these little StreamYard giveaways where I'm like, put me in for 10, and I have to change it up every time because it's the same damn stream. And if I say hashtag put me in for 10, and there's like, let's say 19 people, and if I do the exact same hashtag again, I have an immediate 19 people in, and then whatever, so I have to change instead of put me in for 10, it's like put up me for 10 or whatever, I just change it up. So it's different every time, but you just type exactly or copy and paste what I put in, because it has to be exact. And I mean, if I say hashtag, I think one of them was put 10 on me or something, it has to be exactly the way, I type. Now the caps doesn't matter, but it has to, if I put 1 exclamation mark, 2 exclamation, it matters. And it has to be all like that. And then StreamYard will put you into the thing, and then I do the drawing. And, but I give away a 24-note nosing kit, 3 sample bourbons, a virtual private tasting, and an etched snifter, which is the Bourbon Bounty logo.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, snifter.
Yeah, I like that.
And the second prize is one of these and a sample bourbon. And third prize is pretty much one of these.
I like those. That's nice.
Yeah. So I give those away every 3 months. And the next drawing is March the 3rd, I think it is, somewhere the first Thursday in March. But yeah, I know it sounds like a long time away, but people are building up entries. So if you join every week and get your name in, you have more and more entries.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yep. Put that 10 on me. Yeah. Put that 10 on me. That was a funny one, Mayberry. But I keep having to try to come up with something. And one time I typed out on the other, like I have like multiple windows, and I was like, put that 10 in me. And I was like, oh, that sounds bad. So I put on me. And one of them, I was like, give me 10 and whisper to me or something or whatever. I forget now. But I have to change it up every time because, it has to be something different.
Right.
And like I said, caps doesn't matter. So, yeah.
Okay.
Put that 10 on me. Yep, that was funny. Yeah, put that 10 in me, but make sure you whisper softly.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll do something like that next time.
I'm over here making a mess.
So your shirt.
Yes, sir.
SF, Simplify.
Simplify, motherfucker.
Oh, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I was trying to make Simplified Do or Die out of it, but yeah, I get yeah, Simplify, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we go play disc golf, my buddy, he was a Marine, and of course I was Air Force, pansy ass motherfucker.
No.
And we go play disc golf, and those Marines, the recruits come out over there at the Patriot Park where we play, and they're all lined up, and they're ringing the bell, the cowbell thing, and they're all lining up, and we're like, And we'll be out there and we'll get on a certain hole on disc golf and we'll be like, hoo, hoo, and you'll see them all like jerk. It's like,
Yeah, it's just a reaction. It's just that natural freaking feeling of, oh shit, somebody's calling.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nah, it's funny. And then they'll be calling cadence and we'll fuck it up because we can, It'll be like, left, right, left. We'd be like, left. Right, left, right. Just throwing shit out. But yeah, you got to get that hoop when you call it, Nah, we screw with them, but they're young recruits. They don't know. They're just trying to make it in.
Right.
Yeah.
That one dude though, he ran like a 6-something mile, 2 miles in a row. And I was like, damn. And he was still going strong.
Jeez.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we used to have guys in where I never was able to. The fastest I was able to do was an 18:05 3-mile run.
Yep.
But there was guys who could do like 14. I think the fastest I ever heard was 13 and a half minutes of 3-mile run. And that's just crazy to me. Like,
it's funny you mentioned that because my best time on a 5K was 18 flat.
Yeah.
On a 5.
You got me beat.
Right. And it was funny because I was dragging behind and I saw the line up there.
Yeah.
And I started belting, I had enough left. I could just gush it out, Yeah. And I remember crossing the line and I thought I was at 17.9 something, but they're like, nope, it was 18 flat on a 5K. That was the fastest I've ever done a run.
Yeah.
And that's not great. It's not.
Oh, that's fast, man.
But yeah, most
that's
of
6 minute miles.
Well, yeah,
3
but
miles.
most of it was like just sprinting it out. But like I said, we were running, I was used to running 10 miles or 6-7 miles,
Yeah.
But I was just keeping up with the guy in front of me. You pick somebody faster and you just kind of keep up with them. And then at the end, I was like, oh, there's the finish line. I took off. Man, that was the best I've ever done. Was an 18-minute 5K.
Yeah.
And that's
fast.
That was the epitome of my young career life right there.
Yeah, I was fresh out of boot camp into my first school when I hit 1805, and I came out first out of everybody that was running, but never saw that again. By the way, I just running behind people and saying, "Oh, I'm going to go catch up to that guy." I was actually joking around at that time when I was running, because I had been running so much from boot camp to then and to my first schooling, and then getting to that first school. It was one of our last physical fitness tests that we were doing. So I was running behind people saying, "Hey, come on." And I'm trying to motivate, just joking around. I said, "I'm going to go catch that guy. Keep up." And then I run into the next guy and I say, "Hey, I'm going to catch up to that guy. Keep up." And I run up to the next guy, and all the way through. And all of a sudden I was up to the last guy and I was like, "Come on, there's a finish line. Just keep up." And then I made it through, and then I was the first one through, and they were like 18:05, and I was like, that was the fastest I ever ran. But since then, it's
I was in Japan when I did that shit, and some of those Japanese guys, because it was an open thing where they let people come in from, man, them motherfuckers running like 5 flat. I mean, I'm like, I wouldn't near that shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, they were running like stupid fast. But I was just like trying to catch, like you said, trying to catch the next guy, trying to catch the next guy, trying to catch. And then all of a sudden we were sprinting out, and I ran an 18 flat on a 5K.
Damn. That's good, man.
Not now.
Window beer review, Thomas. Hi, everyone.
I could cross 18 feet in.
Yeah. 18 feet, no time, flat.
No time flat, baby.
All right.
All right, guys, I'm going to end this. I have my other beer. And love you, Lysiane.
Love you too.
Stranger.
I won't.
Okay. We're gonna hook you up with Samantha's brother sooner or later. All right.
All right.
Nice.
Bye, everyone.
All right. Bye.
Good night.